of the land. Ene da memene da bosome ne da etoso aduonu ba aduasa baako bosome nsonfie pinu ni aduonu baako Saturday 31st July 2021 in the year of our Lord. For Bible na yankenka onyankopon asem Genesis chapter 28 verse 1. Genesis chapter 28 verse 1. Mose nguma edi nkan Genesis etre aduonu nwotwe yimu baako yenti onyankopon asem. Na Isaac frɛ Jacob na wɔhyira no hyɛ no sɛ enware Canaan baba mu yere.
Okay, FM. Okay. 101.7.
Sorry, come Mesopotamia. Kwa wuna no agya fie beta fie. Na kwa ware wona ni nua Laban maba ne mu yere wo hɔ. Ka sɛ amen. Enhyira bi wɔ hɔ a adom bi wɔ hɔ a enkomhye bi wɔ hɔ a prophecy bi wɔ hɔ a ɛba fa wɔ ho a na instruction bi da ho. Ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ prohibition. Say anya die wei. Sɛ wa anya die wei a wobɛdi yie. Nsanom krache sɛ wa anya nsanom no a wobɛwu. Jamamo sɛ wa anya jamamo no a bibi bɛtɔ. Nkonkonsa sɛ wotena se ne wa ni nkonkonsa sɛ ne bɛsie wo de bɛsie ne bɛsiw yie.
Okay, FM.
Enhyira bi wɔ hɔ a
101.7.
instruction a ɛda ho no ɛyɛ definite. Yɛmu bebree na nka wobɛdi o ɔno a wɔnim o yɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ adwadie na wɔdie no ɛsɛ sɛ wɔyɛ sɛ adeɛ wei manyɛ memu obi ɛmfa bi nto so ɛmmoro sɛdeɛ ɛsɛ ɔde to so wɔ ɛntwitwa wo nua nantin ɔyeyɛ saa no ama adwadie no ankɔ so because instruction da ho. Owura bi ne a friend George Vanderman. He was a scientist. Now George Vanderman twerɛ book bi a friend Creeping Compromise. Now woman when I walk come baby said there is nothing like total freedom. Yeni bibia sa enkokwa nyankopon bo wo mu emu nyankopon bo ade san ya wo hunu sa ade san no dimirika no obefia beda.
Okay, FM. Okay. 101.
Oda sani nyame abo wo unye the 10 obi ade be sebebo 12 okura akono no oda so whateba it is our best but to show so oba ho enhyira nyame aka sɛ wobɛdi yie no wo amanambem wo truncate no saa wo bram wasena Isaac frɛ Jacob na wo hyira no hyɛ no o hyira no wo hyɛ ne sɛ mehyira wo na emom we ne da ho sɛ wo fom saa kwan no a hyɛ ne bɛto wo kwa ware wo baayi ne sɔfo hunu ka kyerɛ no kwa ware bɛɛma no ne sɔfo hunu ka kyerɛ no o to saa kwan no sɔfo hunu ka kyerɛ no wa sese adwa na se no sɔfo hunu ka kyerɛ no sɛ oh adwadie ne yɛ ya ade we ni we de enye yi firi wakwam e wo yi firi wakwam a ɛbɛboa wo wantie.
Okay,
ene
101.7.
ye hu nipa bebree a ɔma gidi wɔ wiase na nso ade kitikiti bi ama ne woman magu ase orofo wo hye me se me kan kyerɛ wanopa yi sɛ enhyira nyankopɔ de hyira wɔ instructions da ho enya ho sɛ amini me fiefo de ya ka to ya brabɔ sɛ ye beye sɛ ane ho enso gye sɛ wadi mmara bi ne ahyɛdeɛ bi so ansa instruction bi wɔ hɔ gye sɛ wo yɛ spiritually disciplined. Anya sa onyankopon bo hye emem anopa yi wo soma metia wasam mebo amane se nhira nyame de hyira wo no what the instruction bi aka ho se said wakoto TV wato electrical appliance bi ne de instructions bi aka ho wa ni instructions ne so be sei san wa nyago boss men kan kire wa no pay anopai wadi nhyira soronko na ema wo na wo hyew se niema ebata ho ebeboa wo amotu anamon wadi yie adoma ba wo so nhyira ba wo so biribia ba wo so no hwe ne di so ewadi nhyira semi so adomunti amen ye kenkan every Genesis chapter 28 verse 1 na Isaac frɛ Jacob na wo hyira ne sɛ nware ke na baba mu yiri sorry kon Mesopotamia wagya bitu ofie na kwa ware wunua Laban baba no mu yiri ewo ho na verse 3 no wase na onyankopɔn twedi ampo enhyiraw na wɔmmɔ na wa oma eman no wama wase no na wama unye bebre na unye amaya safo na wamfa Abraham nhyira enhyiraw na wasefo a wɔka ho no wanya asase a woyɛ hoho a onyankopɔn de ama Abraham yi adom ene yɛre abɔ mpaye fagidie kase amen. Okay, 101.7 so any
God bless our homeland, God our motherland, faithful and together. Hello my brother, 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 hello my brother.
Chibia Ghana mai betu pon negina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane die chibia ane na magania magashia ni huna magawo ho die chibia eyegidi
One parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. Hello my one parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. Hello my well are you excellency strong and never give up. Hello my one time your excellency is strong and never give up. Hello my that's our doctors take great attention on the operations and save lives. Hello.
Okay, 101.7 so any ebusia for me kai mu se this way chocolate drink the onion is so no paper binum na enti bi mu ebusia nchemfa monuma eboa mo pa e ma niam nsusu hyeye niam nsuko yie enti bomani nanum this way chocolate drink koko pa ba bi na ode aye ma anuanu awdo nyina nso ewo mu kama pa nti bomani nanum this way chocolate drink the ohia ene insuo hye na Daily Graphic say EC ready for Asen North. Canada MP defiant. Was the electoral commission were ready say Asen North about one beto. Na the woman and one say Canada MP Asen North MP num you right just say sad one catch no say Canada MP. Brother Yankopon mo de mo no obi ani abere na mo mo sere on. Mo hwe ye o mabrabo. Okay, 101.7 is in the Yanko lawyer Eduji Tamaklu. Nayane Miankasa me cancel Godwin Eduji Tamaklu Esquire and Cheche and Como. Kasa me mo channel pay.
Kwame, I no pay me joso. Wa won me say wa wo dying to know me yen proper. Kwame, no pay me ciao pa.
Meso be joso pa. We dey ma banchan ya me beji legal education kakra ene wo comments kakra e wo Kekos North. Ruling judgment e ba ye judge ne dey ama high court ndi ma ye na se wutie kra na national chairman of the NDC Crown Sa can say mobako na mobako appeal no me ade mama ntie judgment no wo commentary kakra e wo say ne osi hu niema esi no me ade ansa na yeba the way forward.
Yo Kwame we dey me da say and metia okay metia sabi me dey me ne jaja odi asem no we don't know and agreeing based on the conclusions now or reason any the reasoning a tie conclusion. Now Kwame I didn't hear America saying now said you asema omudeko to a judge name Cape Coast High Court. No. For us, it's a very simple matter. So I'll try and break some issues down. One would say Article 94(2)(a) of the 1992 Constitution.
Okay, FM.
That constitutional provision, Kwame said you. Now, a bill the FN of presidential. Now, a bill Presidential Election Act. PNDC law now, yet the year 1992 election. The same provision are basically carried into the 1992 Constitution. Now, Sebio, that provision talking about allegiance to a country other than Ghana. One can say you owe the citizenship of a country other than Ghana.
Aye, lawyer, and now a month for court to Article 94. No, it is what I me person chemupa difference war allegiance any citizenship.
No correct. Sebi where the black woman mano da sumna.
Okay.
Abia asante mayamo. Hello.
Bato mi pa.
Abia asante mayamo. Sebi oye dagomba ni. Na uwo asante mayamo. Eni asiu ohene ewa asante mayamo.
Ena mame sanfan to so kwa ma se. Sa ahemfo na yesie. Ewa asante mayamo no eyotumfo na esie.
Meba, inti ho na meba.
Okay.
Inti no o allegiance to say Otumfo because on na asiu as say maybe Dagomba chief of Ashanti region. That's what I say.
Matias.
But the fact say we see Dagomba chief of Ashanti region, no, and so it say Chinchina no we Ashanti ni.
Ebi.
But what I say.
Hey, mama ma baako. Ti obodam hene.
Aha. Na me person me use those specifics. Sometimes they raise a lot of enginana manfa fa kwan so. But the na me pa change na me say the framers of the Constitution intended say a person who owes the citizenship of another country other than Ghana or plus Ghana cannot be a member of parliament. Nkrumah can say.
Yet a situation whereby under the laws of the country.
Another example. Sebio, America, some president, former president here,
Obama, Donald Trump.
But Obama na me use it.
Okay.
Obama, to me say the word Obama na America din.
Oh, Debbie.
Kenyan din. Ana
na Hussein kura sa hemfimfi.
Na ne papa kusua ade wo Harvard. Economics. Inu onya na mame wo honum sebe. Na one no ewo no. It by birth no, naturally no, there are two blood flowing through the person called Obama. And yes sir. One America, the other Kenya. When we say per the scenario wahano, Obama won't mean be president of Ghana. Per this reason, it means he owes allegiance to America and owes allegiance to Ghana. Now, Kwame, I want to say what I did with you. Something we are Shibidao. Okay, 1992. Sebio. Emrana Rollins, NDC 4 years, Rollins by the NDC flag bearer for the 92 election. Papa Bia, your friend, Bilson.
Bilson, Dr. Bilson.
I did not call court. Say, now Rollins, I no, Papa ye from UK. Nimamina, I beni.
Okay, FM.
Hey, Sabra, I think he was represented by one of the lawyers near friend Joe Randolph.
No, that's Rollins' lawyer.
Rollins' lawyer in America, no? Rollins lawyer near Joe Randolph.
Or being no and I be
lawyer be me no office Sunyani. The case
on represented bills in 1992. It was October, NDC a filing nomination in Rollins. And now, all the idea no call high court say, now Rollins Crano. We have all reason to know, say, Papa cry for UK. And now, my men are Ghanaian. Intino, Wokrano, quote unquote, we are dual citizen. Kwame Bachoji.
Me Kaipa.
Now, because we are dual citizen, Intino, I just say, Oko British High Commission, Echo G certificate of renunciation. Eba, and send this year put you forward as some candidates.
Okay, FM.
And so, because Oma, yes, Intino. The Oma Yenino offends the Presidential Election Act, TNDC law 258 or so. You know, yen declare the nomination as void. Na court may say, Rasamana okay. We are dealing with the issue of allegiance.
Hey, make I say, Sabra Kra Wamu ye case in Wamu say. Obi kura wa no what me aye enlisted into the Ghana army.
Me koba.
Me kai case never.
Inti judge no I can say we are dealing with the issue of allegiance. Now papa Emra only say into Ghana Armed Forces no. He took an oath of allegiance. I was swear say Ghana no besum no. In the 60s. And why you grab a head of states? And also, no, it's time no, or take it oath of allegiance. It is by reason of this, no, we're fulfilling the requirements under the Presidential Election Act. And so there was no need for him to go to the British High Commission to get a certificate of renunciation. Now, Dr. Bilson demanded say Rollins and produce it. And so why? And our court say even before ordinary nomination or say the FN statutory declaration. I am Ranoma Hokwai. And in that statutory declaration, was I declare say allegiance to any other country. So when you put all of this in together, for fulfilling the requirement of the law. Kwame, that is how that matter ended. And this was in October 1992. Now, fast forward to this scenario. And Kwame, remember our timeline. Oh, yeah. December 2019. Because that time, I'm not sitting in the MPP. Yeah, primaries early. But what I say? Hello? Okay. It's here primaries early because we call those seats offensive. It's here now on we primaries no. And now the NDC constituency chairman for Asin North. A year the FN attestation. And now together no almost can an application form send it to the Canadian authorities say Sebio Papai Abia NDC parliamentary candidate. Now by the requirement of the law say or was nationality or blah blah or any other place or allegiance to any other country now. Or renounce that allegiance. It's like you disavow. Sebi, Nana Sanchihini, Obeya, say, Omudi no, or Pomponso Anasa near friend no, at the man.
Pomponcio.
Na Ukra. No, I swear, Semesma Sanchihini. I swear. Sanchihini, Asanchiman, and Besson. As my summer Sanchimai ABCD and Tommy.
Yes, I no, was it said, man, summon an man, yes, ya. me cantam na just say wa can't asantemanta nkese
exactly
and it just say what swear oath no
was swear you know we know or ye attestation or the count in order to come Canada for say minimum atun kwanta ya pai I no longer from this day owe allegiance to you again. The lawyer at the Samuel Mayina Kana of the command Canadian authorities.
Lawyer, ayi wakuko ni wa adwo hu se wanya kwa no ahye dem ma fans wani akire
me de wan mama me wa bet na wa ono so dey and or dey fan
but awesome akoko no awesome
but on shey di ye na manjina me
and no point ba me tie wa lawyer
the other day say bi o me ko ya me senior chachi ho wo fie
okay
na me hu say ajramwa bi wo fie ona me say eh senior Sebio, I believe if Anna at Jamway was no so Frankinina or Piana Capino.
And I hear you say Papa Chachu a very, 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 very jovial pa.
He's the most jovial person you can have on earth. Also, it is a fancy woman.
There's a go on the idea, this a go for you.
Wow, Joseph, delicacy. Obi pet, not that delicacy.
Aye, sanity you.
Kwame, it did not make an analysis. The constituency chairman, a attestation. No, the car application. Because apparently, Canada, you must give a reason to provide the parliamentary election now we'll go through now as the reason all these are ejumadi and the Canadian authorities in fact accepted it almost response to him. Why wouldn't we say December 2019 maybe we were 2020 and our COVID and it was a bit more stringently applied outside. For almost 2 months now of office, it was around 26 November. 26 November. Then I almost responded to him with a certificate. By which time in December 2019, I was sending those issues to the Canadian authorities already. And if I may say, there is important that we draw a distinction between allegiance and nationality for a purpose. Sebio, and so what? Kwame, Emra, about Yaye Wina, it was obviously Obabi winning seat. Some MPP members are more constituency or for me group, a friend of concerned youth of a sin of. Omode petition, a electoral commission. Omode petition no come electoral commission. In the electoral commission district officer, I can't say that. Such a media, as some say it will escalate command regional director. In a regional director also can't say as a media, just a national in the bit we it will escalate a command national. Criteria or escalate command national no Kwame. The National Electoral Commission wrote to him demanding, say, also proof of that renunciation and Abibisa. Inti Osene, the certificate of renunciation, any BPR at the command Electoral Commission National. And not na Electoral Commission, so say, uncontested the December election. Nachi, our wasama court no take the view say October open nomination no, he should have had the certificate in October. And so to the extent say he had a certificate in November no, we violated the law. Meanwhile, Section 20 of the PNDC law, Representation of the People's Act, and so can say the person ought not to be disqualified at the time of the election. But what you need, or see, you should not be disqualified at the time of the election. Mm-hmm. So even for the sake of argument, as at the time of the election, no one through the petition from the Concerned Youth of Asino, no are presented the certificate Nkrumah Electoral Commission before the December election.
Certificate not date ben also
26 November.
101.7.
No, I send the certificate no grad Akoma Electoral Commission 26 November 2020. Court need take the view say because nomination period 5th and 9th October no, the certificate should have been in October say 4th. But once it came in November, you are disqualified. Now you see.
Me bajo mumrano. Abia obia ko rape akwala bi. Ye di akwala na sama. Ana wo akwala ni ayi no. Nipa no rape no. Wo be 17. Ye di asemu ma no konya 18. Wonya 18 ye timi nyanza kase. Sabe ye di asem ye ni nwie wonya 18 je fe 18 no emo no.
Okay, good. The response I made to that question is that, in the case of election, you know, Minya Gary no more a case be ma Dr. Parkway Sindu. Okay, in the 2016 election, you know, Electoral Commission disqualified Parkway Sindu based on nomination form. So, okay, I into echo High Court. In a High Court, they can say, Electoral Commission. So, what your nomination form? It doesn't end it there. I think I want to say, now say, scrutinize it. Now say, mistake in your maybe one. What offer the applicant here, the nominee, the opportunity say, obey me, I corrected that mistake. In the case of Indum, the rules of natural justice, no one man, no. And I would take a decision against him. So to that extent, you know, with disqualification, I will disqualify, you know, null and void. So, guys, are incidents. Gary, any lawyer, senior lawyer, I could in a representative practice. Electoral Commission says they were not satisfied with the decision. You know, almost filed the evidence decision, right? Echo Supreme Court. Now, Supreme Court deliver on ruling. Osha, and then the nomination period in the 2016 election, a bit close. Okay. And the Supreme Court can't say there's a difference between nomination period and nomination date. Or say the nomination period extends beyond the nomination. The nomination period extends beyond the nomination date. So for electoral purposes, no, when you talk about nomination period, it only ends when the Electoral Commission had offered the person opportunity for alterations and amendments. Now, in the case of the Honorable MP for Asino, no, whereas the nomination date was 5th to 9th, no, the Electoral Commission still accepted a petition after the 9th and now wrote to him to respond. It was after they accepted his response in Omujai. So if the judge had adverted his mind to the Supreme Court decision, which is binding on him, on taking the view, say, the nomination period ended on the 9th. And so if the certificate came on 26 November, then it's wrong. And my brother Gary, he represented Park Precinct, say, Obeka. Kwame, ono na represent Pakwesi ono senior lawyer you go to. So obviously he took a view say the nomination period ended on the 9th. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court said no. Because the period for alteration, amendment, and all those things are part of the nomination period. Now, Kwame said if you are saying that the nomination period ended on the 9th of October, how come that the Electoral Commission accepted a petition against it? How come that the Electoral Commission wrote to him to respond to the petition? How come, sir, or sending the certificate of renunciation, the Electoral Commission accepted it and now cleared him to contest the election? So quite clearly, I mean, if with the greatest respect to with the greatest man, not the smash, to the judge in question, if he had adverted his mind to the decision of the Supreme Court in the Republic versus High Court, General Jurisdiction 12, expert Electoral Commission, Dr. Pakwesi Indum, as interested party, you will not have come to that conclusion. Because the only reason why he declared the seat null and void, and then they said, the Supreme Court decision in Zenato has said you should be qualified at the time of the nomination period. And so to that extent, on any nomination period, was 9th to that's 9th, 5th to 9th October. And so since the certificate came in November, it is null and void. Yes, it will be. First of all, there is a statute, that's section 20 of the Representation of the People's Act. I can say you should be qualified or you should not be disqualified at the time of the election. That's one thing. Two, the Supreme Court had clarified that to say, the period is different from the nomination date. And that the period includes the time for alterations and amendments. These are the decisions of the Supreme Court which have not been set aside or departed from, and it binds the judge. So, to the extent that we're taking this view, we feel that, no, I mean, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. And so, like Wow pointed out, like our national chairman had indicated, we believe that this matter should be litigated to its logical conclusion. Whereupon the apex court will tell us, on the decision in the Republic versus High Court, General Jurisdiction, expert Electoral Commission, Pakwesi Indum, interested party, is wrong. Then we know, that is it. But to the extent that decision of the Supreme Court is binding on the High Court, conclusion now or reach here cannot stand per the laws of our country. Because in any case, the decision of the Supreme Court is binding on all lower courts, from the Court of Appeal to the High Court to all other courts, be it inferior. So these are the critical matters, with the greatest respect. The distinction, with me and draw, leading to this serious, with respect, miscarriage of justice, Abba against the Honorable MP for Aseno. And you see, Kwame, I say me by me MP. Oh, and the judge himself made those comments. So the way a manner this was done would amount to deception of public officer. With the greatest respect to my lord, first of all, that issue of deception was not before the court. So I do not know why he veered into those areas. But granted, for the sake of argument, that he even made those comments. Which public officer did he deceive? Kwame, which public officer did he deceive?
What is Wobia?
The man dealt with
Abia, what was who is that? What flat law the laws of Ghana?
No, sir, what flat the 1992 constitution. Criminal law is different.
Sure.
From constitutional provisions per se. And yes, sir, anytime the Supreme Court declared an act to be unconstitutional, the person will be prosecuted. Different. No, brother, I'm just
okay.
In this case, Oshia, he dealt principally with the Electoral Commission. It is this same Electoral Commission that wrote to him that they wanted to see his certificate of renunciation, which he provided to them, and they, satisfied with it, allowed him to contest. So which officer did he deceive? Ubisa omuso ebi ato sakandeda. Kwame tieni you. Yes you ebi ato, may he so rest in peace, Honorable Sakandeda. Kwame, the truth of the matter is say, now Honorable Sakandeda no cry almost 2 nationalities, 3, Ghana, Burkina Faso, and the United Kingdom. And so Obey MP cry now still or you see those passports.
Okay, FM 101.6.
This is completely different from the case at Akye. So people should have the benefit of educating themselves on what really happened in the Honorable Sakande matter. May he so rest in peace. Before they go to town with their ignorance. 7. Black women now be a question B.
Tell me, Bisa say, in relation to a law, a be a year be dealing with a foreign law. Because the laws of Canada, no. Yeah, and you're betting at her, I educate you on it. And now say, yeah.
In fact, that's even another serious matter. We share the Evidence Act now. There were 2 important provisions. 1 deals with presumption of foreign law. Ekasu, there's a presumption say a foreign law is more or less the same as the laws of Ghana. That presumption is rebuttable by leading evidence say the law of Canada is different from that of Ghana. But yes, the Evidence Act of Ghana say foreign law is a question of fact. And because it's a question of fact, evidence of it must be led. A judge cannot, on your own accord, travel to Canada. Majority here. A judge on your own accord, you cannot travel to Canada or say, Mako Wikipedia. In Mako, the law of Canada, and so I am applying it. It is not done.
Court no be chura ko. E be at the embassy.
No, that be the parties must lead evidence to that.
Hey,
that evidence must be before you. You see, the rule of this game is that you see, Abia any wo judge any which me and go out of what is before you, the pleadings before you, and now be looking elsewhere. Anything at the rule of the game is evidence. In a very recent Supreme Court decision, her ladyship, Professor Henrietta Mensah Bonsu, MIA, Amasawa versus Hamza, Oniniku, Eseniku, Omukotna, Italy, Abia, no Munya Japadie, in Seme Baya, no. Now, Obemano, the lawyer, Tieni, the lawyer, or filing a written submission or casu, property now, Obana Nyano, Obana graduate to say. Emrana or Italy no year prostitution, and that the laws of Italy makes prostitution a crime, and so the Supreme Court, based on that, should hold it say you cannot benefit from a crime. Jajapadia 1 year through prostitution, no court no enje nyonfa mawo be mano. The Supreme Court said, "Asema na o can say." If you intended to rely on foreign law, Italian law, you should have put it in your pleadings. and lead evidence to that. So, Osha, no money in a troka. Because, first of all, my senior, Frank Davis, are Oye case, no. One pleaded Sebio Canadian law. No, I can see section so of the Canadian law, I can see ABCD. Lawyer for Jechi, and so I raised the issue of Canadian law. There was no evidence led because even in this case, legal arguments were taken based on the pleading.
101.7.
So this issue of Canadian law, or referred to me with the greatest respect, Onyanifi, he went on his own. So with the greatest respect, with the very greatest respect, and your manner also as far as this as enough we are concerned. In our view, it's a travesty. And that is why the party has given an indication that we will do an appeal of this decision. And I'm confident that by Monday morning, that appeal will be filed.
Now, maybe
you should the court no better.
A letter commission, a my indication be said he is ready, say, obey organized by election. Then go also be said, other than 1 year stay of execution. A judgment in the buy, no.
No, judgment in the that's Thursday. Oh, no, I think Wednesday or so. Usually over about 7 days period.
Okay.
Hello.
Me too.
7 days period. Then the issue about appeal no bet me about. You see, you must first file an appeal before you can apply to stay execution.
Oh, okay. So next I what the intent to appeal to the decision of the court.
Exactly.
Okay.
So all file for stay. Now court, your notice of appeal. They may even say the application is incompetent. So first you have to file and then you attach a copy of the notice of appeal. And then I invoke the jurisdiction of the Court of Appeal to hear your stay of execution. Into a step by step, Kwame.
Mami, we are there. We say a bus be a more file appeal, no. Now we stay of execution, no. Now we in jante processor electoral commission crop person. Why na? Next, a by election, no, will be in limbo.
You see, the other thing is a background between you and I. My file say application for a notice of appeal. My apply for stay. Okay. Now, electoral commission will say no. Me, I'm going ahead with the election. Now we election, we by election. Now you say educate we ni. Now Court of Appeal and so go through the matter or should that be High Court decision declaring the seat null and void is improper. What do we do? Who will be the MP for us enough?
Now you're back to square one again. Wow.
Black Kwame, where there, one we say, Yananum, Emrana, Sabi, Nami, or Pandu, Ayanamico, and Fiepa. Now, Mudia, saying we are, we will say, Toby, Becca.
Hey, Pando, sir, oh, sir, walk cemetery or not, run about to know. And some when you be cemetery or no. Not sport to be or can you me tablet now, pa?
Say, Black Kwame, we,
oh, maybe I may say,
one can say, see, I'm pro Christopher Columbus. Oh,
baby, I was at High Street, you know. What the barber say run about to know? What call when you say cemetery all left. I want to make
in those days, you know. And him for no beka so yakuhu abrewaba na abrewa na be more ideas on how the dispute should be resolved. Maybe sir, a very simple question. also change now me koye by election. Sebi akoye. There's an appeal pending.
101.7.
Court now I go through appeal. No, also no. The appeal has solid, arguable questions of law. We go through. We are resolving the appeal in favor of the appellant here, the Honorable MP. But which time we electoral commission once we acquire by election and your candidate did that, which of them should take the seat? Kwame. It will be say honor see and come back to King Solomon, no my and Akye. So it is only proper say all matters will stay, the status quo will stay for the time being. And yes, sir. In the coming days, yes, sir.
Now, after ruling, no, what call Parliament. Now, no, am I just sworn in? Sabre court nso decide decide say no the okoye nyina nso enka ho matesi yeso o mususu o the criminal charges bi kobo no nua de na say na nipa na niso abiri no e wa ha
no Sebio, what will be the offense? And I can say in the worst case scenario
say wutie na nabi say Adamu secondary scenario
and I can say Sebio or your menyonko lawyer before Obe making some of these commentaries, on go no kind the secondary decision. First, on looking at the records of proceedings. Second, then you see the distinction. Secondary was convicted for deception, not like perjury. Because even when he became the MP for Boko, he was still in possession of his Canadian, Mr. Canadian, UK passport. Kwame, Major Ojaze. Unlike this one, who, before his election, the Electoral Commission had asked him to produce the certificate, which he did before the election. Not only that, the EC itself satisfied itself before allowing him to come. So who did he deceive? Odin Troche wine. Nanabi. No, maybe so. We didn't trust Nanabi and wine. The only person or a public officer, the Chinininya interaction, a electoral commission. It's the same electoral commission they receive a petition from Akye North Youth. No much so petition receiving, responding, by producing the certificate to them. So okay, so see you say Adiano Krano Uwo. So go ahead. So who did he deceive? Nanabi. Sebe, Yanma lawyer for before I Kasano. Because Yakasa, people take or put premium. A little education wouldn't say any. You know, the secondary decision, Justice Quest in the trial. In fact, there is an aspect of it. There was a submission of no case. Submission of no case, no, or board charges no be a good year. And so we invited him to open his defense in respect of 1, 2 counts. So go and read the submission of no case. No kind the judgment itself. Then when you are speaking to the public, you will not be mixing apples with oranges. That is how our training is.
Okay, FM 101.7.
Kwame, that is how our training is.
I see. Lawyer Maminya ona yenwe de ebesie yenisem komo de afa na ahya ase Monday say
send the obi na kan a journey of 1,000 miles definitely will start to something. So let's see how it ends.
Monday na mobeko Supreme Court on.
No, Court of Appeal for
Court of Appeal. the appellate court ni okay
yes na bra Kwame so wonu say Supreme Court so ewo Dr. Poni asem no omo in a 3-2 decision omni na ya
wa mama Justice Honyoyiga
omo prohibited no
eno no esesa de ben
no say baby aye do no there was a ruling on submission of no case so ni ejina based on what we say in a criminal trial no prosecution we are you can elect to in your mind prosecution I raise a prima facie case against you so you want to put up a defense so only prosecution who believe is a prosecution is so there's a rule in the Republic versus Ale Kasima very old decision I provided the grounds who say the witness is not prosecution at the back court no or my contradict here and there and make it can baby
kura wa mri chemu se sad that way na me waha me prove alibi
exactly
okay
so just here o yes an your money nyina wia o ye the friend application on the over kind of say submission of the case into we are judge ebema a ruling into share in the case of doc no after prosecution review on case no
101 points.
Lawyers for doc a submission of no case and my lord Emma ruling Oma ruling no na ye file a certiorari application and a prohibition na grounds are yejina so no say why invite you say yembe open your defense but what you say yembe open your defense now in the ruling now original so I invite you to open our defense no we make a comment say yembe open your defense krana we make it up his mind and that is not how the criminal laws of this country is organized because immediately a judge makes up your mind then there's no point inviting them to open their defense. So to that extent, if it's not prohibited,
okay, FM.
Though it will not serve the cause of justice. But what I say, I also will rule court na judge make a comment. Hey, Onokwa, what behind you? Such a judge, with the greatest respect, Kwame, would you be happy appearing before the person? Because before I will do a crowd, I will say, Onokwa, what's about you? And not true. We share evidence act now. Say,
I me shadi bi, a lawyer, mammy radi bi. Say, case you court. Now, oh, we away now. Raise objection near overrule. We away now. What file application? But no about to go near the idea. Yeah, na yenny a THDS. Eh, now, where the way I was here, the anro when you nipple never to man over what Yanwo. Metaun sana a case, lawyer and judge, say, well, kissing one trustee. Na Sadia na a cosopa, and na Nabia genuinely. That was what's supposed to be.
One will say a judge once application abandoned him or who writes I agree and also be dismissed. It is his bosom to do. So the mere fact they be only 1 year agreeing on a particular application and say what they
by whereby repeatedly.
But Sebi, oh no, it can be repeated. Sebi, if the application is not well founded in law, regardless of how many times you repeat it, it's not well grounded. That's a different matter altogether. But in this particular case, we make key pronouncements in the ruling on submission of no case. Sebi, I'll just give you a classic example. Say, a koba say, ebia, yeka say, maba, court, would the witness aba, investigator. During the proceedings, investigator, with the documents at channel, pursue me, fertilizer mass supply, fertilizer na yan test it, you yan test it, and I'm a supply. I'm so ya test it. No, so yan test it, I'm so okay, sir. No, so testing period na 6 months. So that be, it can be more, it can be less. And I made a document I buy HS, the same institution I hear complainants no. Under Sebi, your papa Buahin, the CEO of Cocoa Board. Fertilizer our tono. Test no crano. Oman yet at the time the procurement was done. Until the document naturally said, look at it. Is it a report attached to the purchase of this fertilizer by the same complainant? Was yes. No, so Oshes document yeah. Can you tell the court when Abia testing no? So after the contract was signed, before they got their test result. So say, is that the case? Or say, amen. Or say, I want to tender this through the investigator. Prosecution's now whole. Prosecution team. Or say, do you have any objection to this document being tendered through so-and-so person? Or say, no, we don't have any objection. Judge, by court, document admitted in evidence. Mark it as exhibit say 1. Near trust for. Now, Sebio, there's an application for submission of no case. Then in the submission of no case, what judge, after you have admitted the thing during the proceedings, in accordance with Section 6 of the Evidence Act, after ruling, also document no crime magia tum earlier no crano, my young from so. Intino, we rejected those documents. It is not that. The issue of admissibility of otherwise of evidence is determined at the time when the evidence is received. And known as Supreme Court by a 3-2 majority, NEN Ayadrin. So these are the issues.
Okay. Now, yes, a judge, entrance. The judge in entrance, what's the next level?
Say the case, so usually once the orders are drawn, the orders will be transmitted to the registrar of the registry of that particular court. No, I serve a copy on the judge. To that extent, it will go back to the CG. And I say if they have their own system of allocation, the case will be allocated to a different person. That's how it goes. Into Okaya Sebio, Emra, Honorable Kenneth Japan Assembly by so Kaisa contempt. You know, say before.
Yachaso, and answer Amuguso.
That be said the Ecobai and say, Emra, Omode case in the world justice Ruta Supreme Court, can say he had made certain quote-unquote statements are prejudicing the case. The Supreme Court prohibited him.
Oh, okay.
In terms of prohibiting, it went back to the registry and it was taken to a different judge. And before that judge, by apologizing to the court. And that's how the matter ended.
I see. And yet, young ready a bessie, now fee, be any iron twasso. Bye bye. Okay, 101.7. Lawyer Godwin, Edu Tamaklu, and Yeneno Akye and Komono. Na radio suna hodo no. Fun morning show no. You have be wom o padisua o pe bibia obehu. You had ye see jurisdiction.
Okay, FM 101.
For do makama kada o dia jurisdiction o dia. End point homeopathic clinic. Dr. Edu Boateng ene da no na wase me mama mane se obi a wo yare bia wo te okay FM nka ba bia na tiko do bia no tumirika ko end point homeopathic clinic me pa cha yare bia wako a enkro te se epilepsy se tware yare et se wo sinusitis obu an hwinim da bia no hwinim mo asi onwansi kwa ne moje ba pa cha fa ko end point homeopathic clinic wo ani yare me pa cha umu ya wo ya Sawa chronic koho wabo enko me pa cho tie biem o ulcer me pa cho bema wo STI sexually transmitted infections ni nyina mo famra endpoint mobile clinic me pa cho obi anya stroke na nche ya ka ho be number no tudwa for endpoint mobile clinic wo koduru wa o de afidie sius na afidie na kire be problem afidie ni twaduro de ma wo wonu ma ne ko obi mfa ne yawe ma endpoint homeopathic clinic in san fire no en san na chiri enkokwa endpoint homeopathic clinic seme mo amane say bra what the homeopathy nura any side effect and be sa yare etu ase ho e de free wo amano akọ endpoint homeopathic clinic in pa cho tie ni ye pa endpoint homeopathic clinic in pa cho tie ni ye pa bibia e yare wakwanko no bomade fabra na ne ni doctor betena se e wo okay 101.7 so e wo ha eti pa cho tie ni ye ansa ne doctor betena se no problem bia wo wa bra bombia no tumirika ko Dr. Adubuaten endpoint homeopathic clinic ho problem bi awo wa brabom bi tumirika fa ko endpoint homeopathic clinic Dr. Adubuaten no nsa yare no tu yare na se ho emfama wo na wode number na ma me se me emfama wo ne friend sese ye ono anekuta number no ontie wo yade me pa cho number ni 0244 86 7 0 6 8 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 endpoint homeopathic clinic na me ka kire mo se ene ye wa yemienu ba ko ye ni ankasa ye nua odame ado producer ma adaka brefrim po manso aha ne maame aka baabi ne ne ye na yie ye no wo achem akroso tu sie saman kesia na wafudu ani akere akroso kwan no e wona ye ko afemi kaimo ene na ye ni ankasa ye nua ya de nyina registrar Emma Ghana Scholarship Secretariat Yera Kingsley Ajiman ni maame yie no so no ye ewe asiakwa ene ya ze ya kasa ya abre wadampem etipa achaw wonte ya maka kyerɛw efiri na watwe mu no mabɔ ho dawuro saa fa wani kyerɛ asiakwa sese ya ankyɛ no wadu na wo nso atwema asiakwa ha ya na wo so wakɔ yi no bi fɛfɛɛfɛ wabaima afia kyerɛ asiedu the second obapa odi adanko bokoko so oh glory
hey what me hear me bio
there be
wafa
there be na adanko de hwe ama me de akoma legonfo no wo mo ye science no say wo mo the chemical formula sending na bom a de na ye tieni o adanko so ba chemical formula na eye AKD2 plus ene adanko formula no chemical formula koko eye hausa koko die HK
Okay, FM.
20 plus HK 20 plus pajo wudie weye afei emeko na ka ho no eye de be ya meko formula ana wonnum bom na scientist re kire se ebra wonnum adanko ana
twa kasa dudu enti
me wo twe ne tan no kura no formula no munya no over P1 next is a pressure 1 who's a wo twe no ana scientist ni here no the results no ba say the results no ba say so we adanko na anum house koko ka ho a effect new and we jabetimi atomu enti de ye kakra ne se ye de fire service for na kasa as ezi ye program wo mu gina enum ho
ija twan
eja to mu anu o ma belum
eja to bibi
Okay, FM. 1, 2.
ene eja no so ento ho o
erade
we ento ho o
abeto he
se bia 12 o'clock news abeke wo kasa bo se wi efiri wanum
ade mi ekuti
adanko no ne no how za koko na crash
ti no ade a ne Kwame amotan amoye me no
ena fire officer and this was officer and the amasama was che baby atie so that wam ana if you be yadanko no ba ko de akire viewers na
afa medidi awia wo hye me nsai de me yin fa nkyere wo na mo meda HF Grills
yes
me da wo mase afa ma me kan ye kwa ye da wo mase omo nam na de
na ade ba ko a wo mu hu ye e fa ye ho e wo OKFM so ne say 1 ye no me ye
afa ye no me ye de ye penam
ena abusuafo HF Grills say bia wo ye party
wow
e bia mo ye boys get together bachelor night no dey hwe mo nya bi mrew
omo nam na de
packaging come omo nam e de omo ye e de be adanko
omo ye adanko omo ye kro koko
omo ye koko adumro for the say
turkey
turkey
and omo ye guinea fowl confirm
confirm
na quail no de me hu ni twi din e de papa
quail no
ai minim
ni twi din di aquace
ai my aquace enti ofa wo pesa nam ni bi na free
ana quail quail say quail be ba jo wa ni twi din no fabra aboa no otisa akokọ
fa kan sa akokọ ba se onya akokọ ba sa oso cha akokọ ba
o debi
fa na ma ewi oso cha akokọ ba
wo se
oso cha akokọ ba
o debi wa akokọ ba wadi be 2 months
fa
oba
sa
ba de ena quail ko sua no so no
ba ne nam na mare de
quail ko sua no unya omuso betimi abro
HF Grills
HF Grills
ai upeni nkosu anyina ombebro omo ya de omo
na omo ye aduane ka ho banku ena wo pese omo ye delivery so a omo beye
oda bia wo be place bi omo de
omo yi
ofa abige omo yi ono on mi produ minim ba bi omo wo but omo number na me wo wa ha abige wo ko fa nam ni free ofa nam ni free onti mi nkyere ba bi omo wo HF Grills
omo wo yi fa kyere me mabie mic no kyere ba bi omo wo
ofa oso onimo HF Grills
mo wo
he ye ni mo o de mo number de beti
ba number no mami
0244 78 65 73
okay
0244 78 65 73 of a numbers no aka extra 2 0277 604 858 0277 604-858.
Me ba ja wo ka say ye kan say atire hwe de wo mu si ayi adanko no adanko kwa obrofo de say
rabbit
wo mu ye rabbit no e grilling no
e de pa
hwe am no pay ya mpacho frɛ wo mu na wo mu mre delivery ni bo so nya den
there be
wo mu mre banko na drink
of wo mu betim de ni nyina bia kanam ne ho akọ
ma banko na ma nya ma drink kan worofo
nka ho fine
what of what me share no pay
orofo
chani kan fo HF
Grills ma
e de ma wonu mo de sami amitimi hu mesra
ye num ye de
quail no a wo ma grill no me pa jo be di bi na kama pa
quail rabbit
turkey
fowl
yeah enche wo mo de akrante kebab e be ka hu
no makun kra me ade
eye pa o mbe ne pakin pa jo from say ya me pa jo last number no mami
of our last number me boy is 0246 955 456 0246 955 456 HF Girls from
me patch from there ebe bi say ya ni wo ma is there yes
omo nam na de abi na bisa baby omo won nyampa next week fabre producer woni baby omo for so woni baby omo
ayi osako for footballer
okay
and na organize get together bi and na oyese yenkofo obi ototo nam
okay
emranti nipa kro ne de onim osako fo no ba obi na ne boys ni bi ne kofa nipa kro na obetoto nam
okay
nti bra ba no na o ma set it sadem kumasi o
okay
ena obeye na osemasa twetwa bi ma me na me mfa nkoma awo na oji bi no de ko e na wo saba baji baako akwa ne gina wo se ha masa wo ya me de sika ba fia unsa ho
ade
wo ba wi number ko sa ba wi mi no sa ba wi mi ansa
no ni nipa kwenti wo ho
so no onim
awe asem
eno no se masa mi no se akofo no Sami tuga me na me ye program
mi minti na wa
wo batimi ya wo sakofo wo pa fa nsa tum de e be fa wa akona
Abani crazy oh.
No. Deo, onim so no.
That's why you introduce the one man.
No, so what me your sakofo. Man na. Where osuma ne ma ogofa chinjinga wura na ba obetutu na.
Ono onim no.
Ono onim no. E na man no sisi. So de oba area ho na se wo ba betutu nam na. Wo se wo ba osakofo. Nti wo se oni so no a obo oni se wo ba osakofo fi on. E yo man na. So wo ba your sakofo ni furuso. Wo furuso so your sakofo. Opa fa unsa to nam no me de se ka ba fia unsa ho. Wo ya sakofo. Wo ya sakofo.
Hey, you say ready.
What do you mean your sakofo?
Me mimi nti bi wa no. A me me party aba no.
E di je ana go fa guy na Osman ba no say di one dance e chese. Na me nim say wo ya sakofo. Na sakofo e di na ye.
Ya di na ye. Me say me a wo baby.
Was ba de way a wo ba gi nam no enje say sakofo ba gi nam sa.
Akwa onye papa. Onye papa. O gi nam na say asom na ho ho.
Wo ya sakofo. Wo di me ya sakofo.
Wo di ka papa.
Fia.
Yes, Kwame.
Yɛmfa de esi anopa yi entoɔ na fe yɛhwɛ papers mu yɛbɛsa aba nkyɛn wate ayi de kame kuna sɛ yɛbɛka ai ana kuna ba papers mu
Ow.
Oh, page say. Say the depending asemu.
Wow, just only ready but one canon me person just me near that said they can meet here. And me copy person mu. That's master su. I feel paper na be crap paper or be the paper. You try to want some so I dey.
O say. So mo your revival.
I no pay.
Ha, asem bi wo mirror mu anade
mirror.
Mema na mu yi mu be ma so no. Hwe front page.
Sir.
Front page.
After daily guidance to page 6 you see over 50% of Ghanaians fight COVID-19 with sobolo. Sobolo anoma. Chicha bi no
you wom vitamin C.
Let me fight it COVID-19.
Yeah.
Sir.
Oniama na wom no ingredients
bia. You see over 50% there. Omo take COVID vaccines bia sobolo na no munim.
Boa pa. Omo de yi na ye.
De hin.
Flower bi obi o mi fie. Red sir. Hibiscus. Na me meaning say yes because if you na kwala na
hibiscus. No what should it be?
Yeah, they are very hibiscus.
I don't know hibiscus, madam.
Now is a Latin word.
Sir.
Hibiscus.
Oh, okay.
Na brofo no be fa no me hibiscus.
Wafa. Me hu mirror nanim na kind. I am mirror na spectator. Say mirror so da.
Yes, spectator.
Male genital hygiene. Enwa.
Na kan ase ono.
Trim, don't shave. Mo trim dey.
Ya me ba jo enyu kwate so. Wa bra wudi bredi dwi ni se de. Udwi kwai no. Fa apaso atwitwa so. Na nye se de kane enyu afu o tiri so na atwitwa so na wanya bagbo fefefe.
Na mo fa obi aro prekwe. O te.
Yari abaso atwitwa so wi ase e benu num aka ho.
Ade a obi di 1000 years be ka ho de pa.
There be we paper na dia ba ye kire ma mo mate. Ana we no wudu so dia pass we twetwe wi a je so nunum o.
Ana ye be nunum na e di nko afa mama. Na nsa na monye mani so. Trim, don't shave. I assemble.
You was school near Sia de we die cotyledon and monocotyledon.
No na be kai.
Na je say research we fu bi. How much say what the bread gwisua e be den
can introduce infections to the penis and scrotum. To be ma obema no ene wo hwa no enya infections se wa anyi treat ni ya.
Mebo
wrong method of hair management.
Meba jombo. It is swanning na yemfa ayi ntwitwa.
Oh, ofasa chwa hu fo na hwa.
Hey!
Sa.
Wo kofi ahwe bi. Wo kofi ahwe bi. Hey! Afia. Why boni atia? Oh, Debbie. No. Oh, no. Debbie.
Hey,
Abia, Debbie.
Debbie, chile
Debbie.
Chile say.
Why nyadi?
De na mai.
Enti wonyi manada. Ha?
Eja me wa assembly e ka o. Paper
Debbie, enti so TV asie. wonim sa hwa hofu
na mi hu sa hwa bia hofu
afia wofu eno delicate
awo kira sese
sese unse emre enti uyi a usomwa just order no wa ye no boko
enti ne se mo ntri mu mamu shave
eno wutime na apaso ko fo hwa na akwa asem sei hwe boye producer de we de won tiase produ uti sa asem yase se hwa no yemfa apaso na entwitwa
Kwame Nkrumah Tikese
be wan se ate aba no ba ko
no aji we ni so
me magman
na ni we
so ye dina many producer when ya bigger yes reward
menye de mam
nam se unni nimde e wo hwa hunti no kwa fa papa de e experiment why
na menye de ho
da ne hwe se de ba bi enwini woni nyina ne hu ba bi ade enwini be fa so
mpachu me hu ba bi am de enwini be fa
ai
na me de
ma wose
yo mate
kaze enye o ma me se de awurade asem etie
awurade on kenkan awurade asem bi anche ma no pe
we nyame abode ne yesi enini ke awurade asem afia copy person mo
do it here of am here daily guide the bureaucrat electoral commission say on my crado say wo mo be ye by election e wo Asen North na de wo mo twen ne say court e de ba betu dwa say o ma declare Asen North akonwa no vacant so omnya kasa akonwa ne dampan dia ene wo mo electoral commission e be gina Ghana mamra eso e 1992 constitution na enmanimu ya o ma hwe say fresh by election e be koso e wo Asen North na de ekoba ye ne say emrahye bedwani o wo Asen North Owura James Jache Question e ba betu dwa say o ye bo fa dade fa Nkrata odidi adanse so ye Ghana ni ba mapane nyina sa ankosi aga nefa eye Ghana ni nefa nso enye Ghana ni na eno susu ekotia Ghana mamra constitution e de eye adwuma enti eno na court etena asem no so a wadi e de etia no sesa na etia de a afra se abaye toye e wo Asen North mrahye bedwam de no watwam so de a na chese wo se san ekoto ne bio NDC for so am de be famra kwan so no ma hwe se sa aba na court si watwam no ema so senepa ema so MPP for so say o my crado elezi o mo boot no na by election e ba setie biara wo mo ebedi enkunim e wo by election no emu na eno na director of electoral services e wo electoral commission Dr. Sibokweku say wo mo dia wo mo twen keke order from the court I be declare say Asen North akonwa vacant ana edampan ekoba ne sape no musu dimrika action na wo mo akeka ne ma ba komienu abomu a ebeboa ama wo matumi e de by election ahyehye so na ene daily guide obokrata no wo de ababeto AJ na ti se dem di kan boss no krata fa to so nsia o se ye fa Ghana for be se ohanchemu aduonum 50% a omobru 50% mpo COVID ya be ya mpanyufo ani abre na COVID-19 vaccine so na monko wo na Sputnik V na den no bebu 50% omonti so dogo bi no abe wo mo so ya so bolo so bolo na ti o manu anopa wi ani anwumre aden a omo de ku tia COVID-19 omanfo num so bolo papa omo bo no gwagwagwagwa esansa akaka duro ne hwentia ne prekese ne adeade a chese wo mu nti no omo ogidie bi se eno beboa edi akwatia COVID emwa no enti research kakra wo mo ye wotema ene enkran a Rafael Nyakote Obu
ebustu immune system no
over there ebustu immune system
you know sa sobolo
no oh okay
enti so that ebeba ba niam bia eye symptoms of COVID no
okay
associated with COVID no bebu akio no nyina
oh okay
yeah
enti na chese wo normal eye enti studies ni chese sa wo bankran ni kumase ananse asante mantem enkran tema or say enkran tema or say over 50% of Ghanaians offer so bolo no mo num papa na wo mo maka no so de other herbs haban ho na wo ma ekeka bom ennom said the bay the bequatia COVID-19. And she says, I found Bako said, your moko COVID vaccine and Amoko GBianum, there be unya omo.
Oh, what? Never will supplement it.
Right. Of our dear no wrong. omonwo no mo fa sobolo supplement and other herbs no and supplement
aduane bi te se kontomire
okay kwansusua abe
banche haban abe ha
ofa won se ye de ahaba bi eya abekwan
eye pe abaka ho
oh sa
abenduro
ye de pe abaka ho
pe
ahaban no
ahaban
okay
na afa ye de kwadu edua no ye twa bi se ni ade atum
minim da
kwadu ni dua no
okay
enya na haban no kwadu dua no wo wan ho
oh okay
na de to na mom wo twa kwadu dua na fato ma ade enche na acid na ewom no enko
asa na wo de ato abekwan no
na wo de ato wanu ane ne abani nyina
ene se
na wo ya wawo na na de kwansu anu atum na yi apia dua wo de aka ho na no no saa bre no se me wo
wa se wa wo
se nyamia
ofa de se wa wo
na wo wo se de be ya e be kum ye mkuro no eno ne ye de ye na ejaboachi said crofrom ne yire wo onko adwuma
wow
anobaze obaze wa front one so edane abonti da no agye no wo ejaboachi ne wa gwa adwuma wo se wo ba no awo
nefe
wo gwa adwuma wo
aso obesom no
enam se na ne da bi onu fu na kwai se ne okoko ba abeba na oba no maame aba
okay ne se nka so okọ
wo nko ara edi na ngozi ye bedi fu eja me wọ́n sẹ́ na mpacho wọ́n bá wọ́ ẹ̀nà
wọ́n fa hun di fufu
kani wọ́n traditionally
okay
wọ́n yire wo a yẹ ni n'aduane
sa
oh yeah
menti aso yẹ ni n'aduane sẹ́sẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ma unu yire n'aduane
dẹ́ẹ̀bi
adé
na traditional kyẹ́ sẹ́ wọ́n da mojam
wawo no
sẹ́ moja efiri ne ho nti traditionally
wow
wọ́n yire wo a bi abe busumi mienu no ne akire no
uni n'aduane
se onye one ne te a onye nkunuane mrew unua ma no ene ye nkunuane be e fa ne te se de kane no oba chima
no te awo bisa
ase
aduane ne ohi aduane
bia o
ati isi aduane bia so won ato
kane no oba bu ni nsa unya aduane ma okun
okay
bia de omu ni nsa wunua na obi wo nchen a
okay
no aye aduane on de omu ni nsa no aye ama na mo de obu nsa
untimi nya aduane ma
na kane kura no obu nsa ye ne yakunu ntena dem ana ye ntena fie entinu akotena edan no achi ehwa na abayi waduane nyina ebo be 6 na aba fie kopim so obe free mu entina so obi nya ne menses yese wokwa afikyire buku ne dia buku no mometo buku ni bi
is legon book
ba ko pensu
of run copies my
na mo mfa kwa morning show wo
ye de be morning show
lebi enti sa na ma na fichi konye fe
okay
enti se ekura se wo twam a oba bi wo abo se otedan nachi ne cropot ni bibia wo a oye na duane edidi nkomo ti wo twam a se wabu ne nsa enti wakwa afikyire
I see
ene so ma gya minim
fa se ne de ne masesa
me yo mo no aduane ma yi da bia wo mo te woni che wo mo menstruate yo
asem wo menstruate
na this time na I
say this time no unsa ahunidie no konanim
traditionally no
na
nya ahunidie na nya ahunidie o
na eden
wabu nsa no
and the fact say wabu nsa
ohonte
okay FM
kopim na nso
kopim so be free
mu wo a wonti wo aduane a wo ye no
be ma ni bi
enya sa wo be gigiri
digiri sese
na ndi wo jimi kro
I see
ne brof na gigiri no
digiri ne brof no na ju of I say this say neman bebre ko
asesa enti na ma word no abeka say yes na okwa afikyira
okay
ubu nsa so kwotena da na chi ababa wo de waware o de onware yo
wow
ai sabi insuo kra ye sane fie no mu no ye ma onko be fuom de obetimi akoba aba wo da na chi
mi nko nsuo ene fuom so mi nko ana me nya hwe se mo de afa ho
nso fuom befu wafu ho befu edi o twemu a Utwa mu abon so owo dan nechi.
Aba. No be ehu.
Come on.
Ho ne ha me no. Come on say.
Dabi obi azu bu ni sa azu be hu ni bi.
101 points.
Enti me wo krom ho no. Wa mu nim se we obu ni nse edi se we obu ni. Eti sa wo no busu me mienu wa metena wa wonyem no no.
Na bi zumpa na wonyem na ayare.
Eno no ye yare na eno no ye de. Ai!
Fibroid.
Nya fibroid.
Na de hi.
Baakui ovarian cyst.
Oh, okay.
Eno nsuo beta akofia no na ano ano.
Na se ontimi nkwa fichi.
Ontimi nkwa fichi.
No, o me afi end point.
Ene doc beba. Enti ene ma me fa we ntodwa. Dr. Duboaten end point betena se. Pepa mo cho frɛ no say ya frɛ no 0244 867068 0244 867068. Can we hear one some children say ya 0244 867068. Ada ma yen ko de bokata no.
Okay. Alright. Ghanaian Times obokata am share story bi kata fa to so me nsa. Or see owura bi ko dem infinsha edunum. Wa treat taxi driver bi adi 100 Ghana cedis. Enti wo arm robber. Enura na yedi nasem. Se onko dem infinsha edunum. Na onye adwumaden emfansom Ghana ban. Accra Circuit Court enedi nasem. Se wo treat taxi driver bi adi 100 Ghana. Wa tre otwen se kan enedi si ni so. Agi sika ni free nsem ewo.
Se na wa twe ni nro na me phones ne me tablet ni na kromfo faye
wo Kingsby and about one ye kai ama
enti madawroma so obi the tablet iPod Pro kase ni bi no iPad Pro kase ni bi no na iPhone 11 Pro no so eka ho yese enya asem kitwa o de bere wa de yetu na fabra e beto why e beto madawroma nti
wo fanti owura yin so ye gusu show manim so mo famra ya kampo ache ya kan che ya kan che nipa ko no onye nyame so adwuma
fabra
onye nyame so adwuma mo famra ya kan
so so nim nipa ko fa ya be yi asutire ne enko che no
se ne se sa de
wa che de so nko a de be ma wo why
ano no ai wo fanti si owura wo twen se kan edi ko si taxi driver no so e wo sukura en wo je 100 Ghana edi free ne nsem enu na niti anye ya che ne na kwako gina court se onko dem finhia edunum 15 years emfanya adwumaden ensom Ghana ban ofi mufia na chese ono so obeye ahweye na CCTV camera eno so aboa ama confirm enu ya che wo mo ai omo so
na wonim say ya de na to mu 15 years na amanfo kasa na 100 Ghana cedis pe emra no se patoti ye ka theft
okay
whatever appropriating something that is not yours enti court no assume say akwa no na 100 cedis na wo no na aje 100 cedis nta na
o chese kan kura at a 9 points
at it na 20 billion kan obeje
wo fa ka obeje
eti sana court no dey
sometimes omudi asemi it because ade body sakitwe ya
okoye na body sa ba ko okoye na body sa du akọ twa ni nyina guka mu dia ko was confirm no ba me ka mu no
the intent
okay mens rea
ampa adreno
mens rea
it's true
and actus real any anamo a 2 year
ampa confirm ba ko 100 kwan ko be sisa
ko be fa
ko be sisa ni nyina
enti court ni nya wo a sana ye na afi wa hwe ba bia penalties no ewo wo de ajew
of 15 years wa di nsem hunu sei
woni nsem hunu we no ye che no wa wu se sa adwuma se ebroni adwuma so no ana asua o ene ni gegirege wo badama na so anu so na ebu kajagum ni enko
Ofa Metro so Ghanaian Times obokrata na nsumo o si CCTV camera enso aboa amia droa emmemme mienu a omo so yakronfo ise de krono dem se enkofo tisim na omunya ye omo susu kowie a mobile money vendor bi ewo Nasia eben wale ewo North East Mantam emo Wahab Yakubu 28 years Fuseni Yakubu 25 na enipa ni bi eka wo ho omo kono matwetwe etuo e de abobo omo safo hene wo mo je 25,000 Ghana cedis hane e no mudwane ye
na okobokro no a vice president Krum ye be chew
of amado wo camera na bo identify omo clear CCTV camera no aboa papa eyi wo so ahaban ama yakwache wo mo na mo twintuo de kosi mobile money rua so e wo ne shop eji 25,000 Ghana cedis efini nsem na mudi dwane omo kwa no so de motor ayen register ye ene koye enti CCTV camera na yen install e wo mobile money shop ho no eno ne boae emi etumi hu nsa nipa emi no a ye kodo awo mo please if also so edi 2,000 Ghana cedis eto ho so bia obeboa ami ehu ba bia sa nipa emi no wo no ye de beche wo mo enti oma bompanyimfo ne mabu no mo nase a oma ba so papa so matumi atai aposifo achi ama enipa mienu yadroa wo mo enti eno na enne Ghanaian Times do bokrata no wode aba betu edwa e wokata fa etoso emienu ofa na Ghanaian Times etwi adwenasi samufo adwempo editorial so osi ayawa so West Ugon by election basa ya ekoso ema nipa bi prepare na ebi nso fa mukra eti na nanu monse do no e wo se animanim ye empanyifo hye ema yetua empatasika compensation edima safo a wo mu praye ene wo mu so a wo mu hwe wo made hye no e wo se ye hwe ema wonsa etumi kansa de emra no ese pepepe a chese ne wo mu de ababetu edwa e wo Ghanaian Times obokrata nim se samufo adwempo krata fa etoso 9 Daily Graphic de obokrata enie ye IGP dada Owura James opon buonu ama ye dwumedie fefefe dwumedie akona dwumedie nmunyam ewom pull out ceremony fefefe edi eja opanyi ekwan omudi eja ne kwan kra ama chese enei oye IGP dada James opon buonu enra no ye IGP ekwapem se 12 o'clock boy edi na chese wabeda ne former IGP dada esen dwumedie fefefe a omoye ya omudi ja ne kwan enti sa wo graphic do bokrata nanim ha ubon say IGP dada Owura James opon buonu wo kita symbol of authority symbol of authority no and what done edi ashe Dr. George Ekufu Dampare ensem se bema baje na hwe chi se acting IGP nti dwumedie fefefe no ekwi ase no na chese wadane tumidi anase baton no edi ashe Dampare ensa nti se de James opon buonu okọ fefefe prosify dwumedie kama ashe ne munyam edi eja ne kwan abona baso so otumi eye adwuma se IGP eno nso de akofuna atumi wom no ashe Dampare ensa se ono nso nhwe chi se IGP fofora omampanyin na adodanko akufado aboni din sa pepepe eno waye na ene graphic de obokrata no wode ababeto eja of our COVID-19 Delta variant as transmissible as chickenpox.
Pete.
Bro pete.
Ebi o.
Me hu bia che.
Wonim ni di ba ko.
There be.
Ebi tiye.
Ebesi den na ebi tiye.
Sa na ye frɛ no ebi tiye aye no.
Okay, fam.
Ebe ye Ghana popa. Yes ebi tiye ebi so ntiye. Na de on tiye.
Yes na ye o ma no mo de aduro white.
Wo de wo de adwenwo.
Oh, okay.
O chi adwenwo. Na de aka ho. Topa ye fufuo no.
De kumkru.
Kuma dada. Na de gum.
Okay.
Na eno so won de be agisi ekotwim ma wo.
Ekotwim sesai.
Ye twim wia.
Oba ye twim sesai.
Produ oye science na onim se de city. Right. Ebi ay puon patanya down.
Na
ani wo ma na wiase.
Ofa ye twim sesai.
Asisu.
Okay.
Ye ti ekuro na nim ye twima me kuro ni nya ko.
Is any way de be ya.
Ade hunam nyina. Na eguzo gu to ase.
Ne be ya.
Go bibi ho.
Wow.
Me kuma ba.
Mati.
Me kuma ba.
It is a Delta variant na hu pa o.
Waye lawyer Gary ni makoma afo eye mranim ni. Wa Evans ni mako bia ni mako. Yera Evans ni maako director of elections de ma woso kokuru kwa manyoku a odi aban MPP Eja Evans me wache
Ofa bobo as me just no apom design
mapom ye pa na moso
oba de dauma wa heso
se oba yi me fi a che ono eyiye no da chicken pox brompeta mu ne da wo hu na sem da
o ka si ye be chimu yi on tiasi o
ai
oba edu be bia onim ombefa enchinsu
enchininsuo ai
na ye de sapoye no abum ne de echi ho
ha
anso na jongo ase no
ase no
omo de ko de biafra
ai na ayenati ye
ya obe to say okonfo no okonfo
oh emre ko
oba say ye di okay TV ne ba
ai okay TV
o chire asana that bako
enu kwa dia ka minyango oh yeah mi wana boko de
oba dia darma said them di kan wa here so sense person dia bibi onko so ye musa ye o me edin say maybe a come here say COVID about kaka e do Ghana and they ekoye nim into your best say ye momo dia e mo edin bia na protocol no yindi so you say e won kwa ye wa de na ni nyina no ejina individual no unipa no also pa ni jina
okay FM 101.7
ompe nkwa ye momo den e musu na ye ne na moyi amanfo ani da so ebusiam wanye na ko busu sa na fi wa ma unianom uma me no papa dom na obema ho ana akwa abokan gidi se ye di na no so protocols ye di so pepa ye benya nkwa
na mi bodie eja ibanse
ohem tio
ye hiafu ye onkrofo edan wo onkrofo edan yen eti wan kasa de ubewu akọ na woyire no wo mma wabusuafo
na fe o be ma omo nidaso nema nka o ma hwehwe o makomam se nyame mu am no emre mu no na akotosin nti ye betre MPP no ye hu se president abe fie de fellow Ghanaians e de semo se de ekona be fie ni ama
Okay,
na onye emwa na oma impenyefo yi nyansa ni ndi ha ebenye draw mayimo na yenso yetimi afalo
ayi abrechire ba kofisa me na owonwum bi enwum no me na na wuye na odi grebo for pa waja me o se sana bahwemo obata sana bahwoma what asifo behwe wade de enti se de wara wo obata ne sana bahwemo o se oti asifo wo behwe wade ya patso de so de na ni se wa enti se wa wo ho enti die ti na atena ho ma covid no wo mfa protocols nya adwuma wo ye yesi a wo nye na eku wo
na ye de medical ifo eko atitimo kaka bia na supplies no ashort na ye bubro ye bese ye pasa kwen so na ye de nyame moa edi so pepesa ye benya nkwa na ye nyina no ebe wo nkwan die na ho so wo bibi esesa wo ye mo ma no edumi tumpon na ye ndi so sa na Ghana enko nanim
Madasipa na ayi asenof judgment aba what the unuanom NDC fo a wo mugina eyenim koye wonum eka na wo mukra de wutia Sami Jemfi is a travesty of justice nyo nonko lawyer Abraham Amaliba was a travesty of justice atentrene atofom ejina chichi mankontompo na edi hene wuchechire mu a wo mo se mrane bi wo kora no a Supreme Court ne betimi interpret Article 94 afei edu abi ko anu a esese enka ye kofa Canada for wo mo immigration for officers ni bi no obegina de ka mu bedi adanse na afei ye cross examine no ne ade eno achi akwa pie se wo mo se they have the intent say on be file appeal a court of appeal eno wasem eda ha eno achi adwene wo se o mo ya appeal no o mo file appeal no ye kura o mo be ya application for stay of execution eno so e wo ho electoral commission say emi wo mo nya green light na no by election ebesu ewo Asen North ekomoy etisɛn
oy mama na was na min check before the mechanism NDC for omumpeni for asan bi omo hamo bi omo na omusiae na omukoyi owura question say ono no ye omo parliamentary candidate ewo Asen North omo ye no nyama bebre akoso papa no said the Ababe Tujan na or Canadian citizenship. Or no between 5th and 9th October, open nomination. Now on to me ending now so the Canadian citizenship. Now still Oklahoma say or a Canadian. And this is one I argue maybe Master Baba Jama Alaji Master Ora Haruna Idris or minority leader. Ora Malibay and Opaya Yakasa. Only argument no essay. Emra na yesini traffic. Se papa no na enshane to se okra citizenship na. Eye den no trokoma Canada for say the citizenship no or the airport. Course say eye fact se okra sakata no. Between 5th and 9th October, now wants to sound one. What the cards are come out, process in New Year, and also to the all the cards are come out. And yes, the all the visa application, Echo to US Embassy, Echo to Australian High Commission, Echo to baby stop it to coin. Now you file visa mawa. O akwanya se obetumi akota play mo se wo kokoro no sana
Dabi
in the NDC for Kenya sem kwam ben so pa no pese mo fa omo pese omo tia emra e wo krom ha article 94 year wo ye constitution mo say o qualify saying o ye eligible ana onye yes SSA wo ye Ghana ni o san ko mo bi ma o say SSA o allegiance to any other country and no okay article 94 no na over People's Representation Act no ma 284 no 928 sa over CI 127 ma mu pepe sa into hin ni tietia ne tentia ne say NDC for asema aba bebo omobo no esufin anye due diligence say ezimu pa so mo hwem no antimi anye ne sa enti opanyin so bae no de tell ohun ya ne se SSA or announce ana time no edietia no enti edietia no in fact the ni kakura ne se omo ba court no omo say ne renunciation no antimi anye ntem if say COVID-19 by ana Canada office one omo ye renunciation documentation no omo antimi anye adwuma na oka asem to ka wetre court no agi atum the san here equal abiem no say mo ya set down issues for trial near to obi anfa ne written submissions mra no omo de omo so mo fa mo on person be down no mo argument the argument na be ya ka setwara wuntumi ntro ene yamaleba endre omakofa another lawyer bia Justin if ohi NDC for no
okay
no mo de niama say ana ba be adeja the woman say asem no akwatia om ya betwe ruling na court bia ba no yes papa no ontumi hold ne ho say oye MP constituency now this is the second time rulings are above. Okay, say ansana parliament.
Monsan hwehwe no na momfa no ma monsan hwe no na momfa no ma me. Okay, 101.7 so ni. Papa ene ne kasa ye Owura Evans ni maako. Where director of elections ma MPP amanyukuo na ye ne no etwetwe enkomo no okay 101.7 so ini na enkomo no edoso. Commandos pa commandos ntipacho monwe no ma me. Na ye ni enkomo okay 101.7 so di line it quite
okay
101.7 Pastor the na make can say eba me say this is the second time I court ashe say opinion on to me holding no say oye MP Emma Asen North constituency now the maker say they can buy no injunction ba say man in parliament and konko holding no so oye MP okoye
sa contempt issue no eno no court no drop ya na say that so ho
on the side of the law Sanura having do so a minority leader a catcher Ghana for the parliament
okay
no and no is a samba betoja who quite a term say on to me you know who now say on no ye MP elect for Asen North constituency no he NDC for any tia no pese omudibu emrano wako court na dey ni can say eye juada NDC court appeals court
okay 101
some of the court no court to go here
eno ya assembly ya we are ruling judgment no one has a different issue
we are one some no almost say article 94 no ebi wo ma sese judge no ehweka ohwen kan said the offer aye ne niema no enye sa na tie enti court nse no ase no yetugu ye ebe won pa se uni aketua eduji we do meka ho asem sasem kroye bi omudi kan ojomoro omo argument before the law and stand no eno no mu de ye e wo court omo ka bi wo jomoro omo ka bi wa senate na asenot die eye eduada omo ko appeals court asem no yetugu ye ebnada omo de ko supreme court yetugu judge justice is there to catch them say na say amaba
okay
there's no ruling before us if you dem pa na mo pese nyina so kansem na NDC for messe emra emra asem no edietia mate so mo kase papa na on be send number new patriotic party you be prepare candidates na inim say
na mo kware sabo candidate dada
oh let me say candidates you be prepare na ye de wakosa okun say o hear bible more horse ne there you prepare for
okun da
na ayi there nkunimdie there efi ame ho na eba
nkre
ye the entutoye egu akwama ye nim say yi si date na candidate oba there down my there Asen North constituency or when the best
na mami musade ba koi anasem yenu em se ebre ni mu afa enti de mekaze ebre ni mu afa mo be 21 days se sa do na to fire num ni ade metiti bibi obi so yamfo ba ne nko nam se na de wapoto wachi se odi bomu metiti bibi sa eno no etesei mo wa candidate cha no penifo ntranse wo mu
yo him that the mechanism say constitution neka say vacancy ba beta parliament na say enye wu sema 30 days into constitution neka the all people say na ewo party no ma ho kwan say party mpanyinfo national executive committee ana beboa na constituency no any region akan ho abom na ye the candidate akọ electoral commission e akọ no be amen kiso eguso ekoso a new patriotic party ye no
Okay, FM 101.6.
Yeah, better or answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't think to say, we are being, and your first time it is. Ura, don't send it. Funny crazy. I got, oh, yeah, and beautiful. Come out, yeah. You.
Ejisi wadauruma. Oye, emse eye kakra ebenya na yenya no. Eye. Yewra Evans ni makun bemse ba bi ogina no, but asem no de wabɔ ni nyina tofa e de amayo K101.7 so ini enche na chese Dr. Duboatin so etnase enche na Dr. Duboatin etnase na ya ka interview ba ko me mum na me ka o se Abia
Papa
na boko de
Nyankopon adom ade yes
mami fa we mfam na fe yento aso pacho intro eba clinic for say wo yare bone disease, stroke, diabetes and yare gonorrhea, kidney infertility oban be ma mo prostate disease, liver, low sperm count in the eka ho nyina no se wo ba wo de afidie be sius na afidie na kire se se nete wo wi a obema wo bibiduro herbal medicine na wanom ne ko ndintri aba clinic se tumni kabra na won hwew nsewam adesu kwan so noka eho ne wo je doctor na number ne friend wati 0243 522 795 0243 522 795 fre eye intri aba clinic for say ya 0243 522 795 the way so count 0241 90 46 27 0241 90 46 27 lawyer Gary ni makomafo e wa homa so ye ne ntwenkomo no me mo acha no pay
Kwame to me de share
akwa na eja owura jese question de yesi ba asin no of crowd ya wo mo frɛ no buburo kosua ade ebe yie nsai na ade ebe yie nsai a moya ma ade ebe yie asai papa yi
Kwame yara mako moye do
ono kwa so osaka fante enti oyo se ebubra ni nchefo so ade ebe yie onsai na mama adi yako say
Kwame agrono de
oh yeah
agrono de na you before my man chawo me choti for the ja obuda for na agro we say do Kwame we say mrajuma no ye obeye bia no echina it will come back to bite you mrajuma sanfie ye obeye ne bia no e choro wa it will come back and bite you. I don't say, many other macro. I say, you know, network is on a pay. What comes, I don't mean be a training book. And now we can just walk network.
Bakwa, what can I say? Emra Article 94. A far allegiance or citizenship, no. Samrano, it relates to a foreign law. A fair will be all the allegiance, no, and just say, we're citizens. There no, it has to be determined by the apex court of the land, that is the Supreme Court. Judge, you know, and what she has to rule, and we are back. What yet, or more lawyer Samijam fee, one more they intend to go to court. But one say, Adena Gazan, Uemwa, a travesty of justice.
My man of Cressa, court to be Makasa to be a good area, said, would be some Namon Tomosia, and best forum, a court. Court na court teaching ko high court no anti asia bottom na kwa pi ko pi no anti asia boko Supreme Court call one tia go review after review no na fe watwen na me etu super bubu na wu na koba you can try again Kwame maybe ya tamakulu mene mi no na em say best 3 years new or 4 years new and more than that KCB the friend of ex-parte Zenato Ademaroles.
Okay, FM. Okay. 1.
So can also we network this one. No, some to be o. Some to be NDC4 and the premise. And in your base Zenato Ademaroles. Only voter ID card. Only be. And the more year Takashi. A force ya manakostande premise. Ena owone nia mashte no nabo owoni wiye ana nia mashte so won tiase asemno local high court kochumanso say NDC internal constitution sabe omobuo mraso ama kwan ama Zenato akọ premise wa bra na onye qualified assuming very simple case in the high court. I don't say I did more no.
Okay, FM.
O ko your mom ra constitution grandpa.
7.
O ko so mo say buso. Because we be in parliament we be here voter ID card. In the high court ya ka asem no. Ni nua imam so Supreme Court panyan. Adanya was on tiasie. Ma bo article 94 so. Enti ehia constitutional interpretation. The Supreme Court. Hey. Na semi ha court ye ka semi. Ye ka nyina ye internal party constitution of NDC. Ni me say there be. Ma constitution so kwa de. I was say Supreme Court a interpretation. And ye call. Ye call for the 4 years. Abo constitution so dia and the me church mu after the qualification criteria no a bread bay and a chassis what time NDC for and a political party for your primary
101
and a chassis at the time EC LP nomination say you may file it time then a chassis the cardiac dear crana, you see me answer question. Me file review, 70 years. I may make any now, and this for mechanics was a main national assembly. See, there be answer question. Now, in there, question. Court to me at TSA. Abra at the 94, no, a shot, no, Abra, little commission for a BA Obuku, said the file nomination. And you know. Yemi about Zenato Ademaroles. And I'm say, if you phone them be nomination, you know, you expression of intention. And you know, as some no, ya bo and ya trouble. Zenato, and sana you may be nomination, no. Maybe you have a clue. Well, yeah, fast. I'm saying, who hurry. Upon ye, what I declare my obey. Or Yema na or the Supreme Court way. If you be nomination and you call register card in ye. And the court say, yeah, I no ya bought trouble. And no register. Sorry, no file nomination. Now, Kwame, a dear as a sign, I was asking Asam corner. Yeah, we are crazy. A better file nomination, no. Tell him, Manica. I forget the folk, no difference. You should know our allegiance to a country other than Ghana. And what again before on a voter ID card, or then before on a calling now go. That's a file nomination. Now, for nomination, no. Why your idea, no statutory declaration.
Okay,
who say, who at the time I will file here, no, now who owe allegiance only to Ghana. Now the Ghana passport, I could carry a diso. Well, Bra, one Kasa wouldn't pay say, at the time now we file nomination with EC on the 5th of October 2020. Now on sanka o certificate of renunciation. Ko certificate no on saka no 26th of November 2020. We can have a form memoir. Almost say certificate no yere mawa. Effective date no a day after document they show them. So technically no we document on saka no it will take effect 27th of November 2020. After you go with someone, almost you won't transfer one country or transfer functional minor. I said, Kwame, what your declaration so we're going to one. Now, at the time, I will get a declaration. When you said you're kind of a force, and I must say, my commissioner for oath. My yes, I did no, what didn't the stuff about the pine? Then I put a chair or catro a false declaration. Because you knew very well, I said, was Saka and I saw, we're going to one. When in fact, at the time, I was going to one, you owed an allegiance to a different country other than Ghana. I felt like someone was sure that number of man, and maybe connect with so. Was so, or apply the no, December 2019. It was our planet, the one no, only kind of funny picture could be something, Baba. When I say what I apply, this also the so-called lending. Now, was the other preaching to no? That in your far results from mail, which I am guarantee of which I walk of our passport say, and what would you airport so lending? Can you go? You cannot go. And this is the facts of our apply, you know. It doesn't mean say inside the reason is that application now will apply and it can be refused. Kwame, so we apply somewhere now, it can be refused. Because one, so the money can tax, or might be refused, and I will be trading as on money against you. So what your money, Bonivi, or no money to watch you, I mean, they will refuse it. So before they say, yeah, or money was even using you as a spy on another country. And I will look at classified information. They will not allow you to another citizenship. Now, it's the form of application doesn't mean say on Aka certificate no. And so therefore, also on Aka certificate no, and Sana getting no IND. Say IND yeah. It means say Silano, we on minus sunni. What you say? I say, what can be more sure that be also date of election no. Now you answer or qualify. Now election no. Sabi, Kwame, you won't come here. Between our elections. Our elections are a process. Any kind of file it. And I become a voter ID card. Or file it. Or finally we are. I don't cut any the collection you want. Or your collection. Or your collection in the area. And no, I feel I don't cut out to. I feel we are walk around. Or your campaign. Or your posters. Walk around so they do say by a two so by. You could kill a two so by. So election is a process. And then one day and I saw that elections. Because one final nomination, it means election money. If you election, there are yellow notice of puller. What means election money? Your name must be with the electoral body. You know your name must be there. But the election, and then one day event, it's a process that you must go through. It don't you know what you say, hey, Vivian Godwin, Eduji, and Macro. We are counsel for many bars and not my role.
Okay, FM.
Like I say, go to Supreme Court. You're not talking about the Supreme Court. You case here now. And now, what's on the mischief? Case is so that the case of Supreme Court. And I quite a Supreme Court for say, what did them? One only case, you know. And so, how can it go away or rather from your own authority? Case the one out there. I think there's also, I think, say, Papa was Hindu. What was Hindu because there? It was about corrections. It's about corrections. And it's easy for Makwine. You are Hindu Anye. And I said there be Yantiashe. And until they go High Court. And the High Court said there be easy for you and 1 year. And easy for the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, Mama, the crown of the correction. The more than 1 year. Simple. We be about say. time I had a file nomination. Did you any osa? Did you any osa? As a media authority are falling on all fours.
Okay,
they are taking for the 2. At the 94. That's what is a lot of my runners. Nina shim and the authority good say. The judge kind of high court the kind of no Kunan Wakano. And you have a question. You say now court say, this is our court parliament. No, maybe a message and say, power would be in 1 minute. Because you see, you doom. You be no more, you do, man, go to parliament. So you do, go to parliament. You know, want some crown in your mind. I want some kind of mind. And you see a mayor out pump bonnet. What should there be? Don't hold yourself out as a member of parliament. They call your Mukoya run. No more near official election. I was saying off. But open year pa or tell the because the more of the system, no, the system will push against you as well. Now, Kwame, somebody did what? The same one alcohol. The people one alcohol. One alcohol. You are crazy. What was the Nkrumah say? If you're Siada, then Kabush for you. There was a candy. Sa na koye the kuwi at the time I will file nomination no not citizenship no not one renounce we and the evidence is so clear. The evidence is so clear on one side they don't go back what no it is so clear say at the time of file nomination no and penny and power and sankai because so second document 26 November 2020 what's a train yeah ko dia file. It's a way of full declaration you can file again. Maybe the catcher say, one win a home. Madam go for people you do. Now some bar on one of the call. On one of the call.
Now, say no. One more and near mammy, a woman declares one by Baco. Say on the file appeal. Oh, a peace court. 2. Almost file appeal we are. Now more I application for stay of execution. And also aka ho. No install matters. Was letter commission betimi akwa by election. Asenos.
Kwame no kwe. So file appeal. That's a appeal no kwa no operate as a stay. Now file stay of execution now. I was a court no he application. That court no be grantee and now be refused. 2 things can happen. The court to grant stay now. It means the decision of the High Court no, ebe hoodi, and I be abide the decision of the appeal court in the appeal. The court no every stay now. It means the decision of the High Court no will be operative, and so therefore by election will go on.
Okay.
The appeal court decision on the stay no very crucial in this matter.
I see. And yet, na say young papa say, come on, Idi Kaka. Say no, salary a wagie. And no court na ma a yibia or the beer. And then the parliament never.
Sir, asama court no salary in Kaho. That's salary in Kaho. Now the court no never court about eligibility.
Eligibility.
And qualification. And no salary in Kaho. Number 2, a criminal aspect of the case, no, so no, there is no count.
And I know to papa says, "Why in a reward with 1 month, baby? Almost had no quarter to my day." All class one some, I said, I'm penning once him. Come.
One moment, dear, sir, or back court or criminal case, no, dear, and I won't call it, dear. One meno, media, many a year, or same year,
okay.
I am more interested. They are the ones who burn. But I've heard say that the petition already at the police headquarters. I can watch them. I know the men of make up a decision to her. We need many interest. But those who have interest, no. Quite politics, no. Politics, no. I mean, members say sometimes, no. A bear pa, let's say, your song and tanko. Kwame. Say obi wo ho bibia in terms of say me fa say papa equation na say me so do interest be say on penny e ma be share gan Kwame, they will activate the criminal process no in a manner who be sure no why na we can every election no because you see why we need to say abra wo declaration no that was sound hard no I don't want to stay away I don't want to stay away no because say we are going to need one when you knew said you can no a force you see and it's a very serious matter. It's a very serious matter. And you are a public officer. Also, you are part of parliament. Now, your declaration will go before commissioner for oath. A commissioner for oath will know how your declaration amount. No one sign it. We are. Now, I put 10 years say, at the time I will hear dear no, I will sign the end kind. Eh? Why did you do that? Anyway, those who have interest, no, that is your matter.
Okay.
But for me, if we say, the law has been tested. For me, the truth is the right thing has been done.
Okay.
Media, but that for no, and now me ne penny be no, and now me yoku be no, the bush any be no na. Me catch and say. Adie no, open the dinner. I'm ready for one go for new candidate. The fanema. I may pray. I may be the candidate. I'm the babano. What I say? Oh, you're change because the more I push the man. The more I push the money, the dear. Who not change? The bad one, who not change?
Okay. Lawyer, man, that's no pay. Bibia ni ebesa kasa.
Yo kwam, enaso kwa.
Mesebe that's pa. Lawyer Gary ni makoma afone ne na atwetwe enkomo no na ye ka eye asem no fasemi. Me de meso minim fom betietie fom. Say maami honorable abna durowa ono na seat no obeje yetena so kopim se Canada burger beba ya Canada burger sa akwa wie se buburo kosua onye buburo kosua bi yi as court na wurule de ama se why vacant na make se nipa bi amonam se abna durowa de yemfa ne nko yani ambe ye kofa candidate foforo de aba mi bisa se evidence ya party in the court. Emma ye why na evidence no emududu no hwan na fa bae. Maami na honorable abna duruwa na ko hwe evidence ni say nipa won na ese so wa win me say ne tie. Ada ne yemno ko gina na ade. Ne party ni nta na chie na onwin ne. Before me too mufo. The only to the Divya at one and after time, so go for new candidate grabba. Every bay na what me a campaign. Eddie Amano, I'm a nipping there who say, way no walk. Moon shady announcement, Namoma or Barno uncle, near Tanachi. Affirmative action. A man do a woman that said, Romusha. Mamino, would take from one more than more ratio say. By lesson bar, honorable Abradua, Edward Beko. Region 4 mushi share chile SMO na mukofa mo namfo fo aba mu hwe yie case ni ba ya empenifo de kokot na mo wai region penifo na mo wai ana wo so constituency fo ni bia mushi share chile yes skirmishes no emfa sa konya no po pese mu saka mu fa honorable no anko the reason is now 137 the bed na go for new candidate yaba na de akobontoa Oko fa no way. Na de chine he. Akọ he. Afa na abeka no wasem. Ono abo abna duro wan de. Wo mu nim dada, wo mu na to dada. Wo mu nim niam a waya mo dada. Monfo no anko. Asem ni nyina ni. Pa, hi. Okay, 101.7 so in Dr. Duboaten abetenase. Nana God bless. Utie wa Germany live. Mema good morning. Nana God bless. Good morning. Isaac Yonkwa oni ko school no. To hwe Nana God bless age na wo de compare afi na me. Kam ka so wa bra o ka ba ka se da bi. Nana God bless. You Germany utie live. Yema good morning and pay. And Mr. Desmond, we a custom officer. E wo Jubilee. E wo Tema. Mr. Desmond nipa papa Desmond good morning saa na me chia Mr Simon Kuma wozo customs officer ewo Jubilee wozo me chia so nkokora na Canada mo commissioner customs Canada mo Canada me chia so nkokora na me chia the last one wambo na menjia no me chia Abia Eji mechia wa munya mechia wunya ya de enkomo e be hyehyɛ so ba bomodna se wo behwe na wo so watie bie na sama ye beka ho asem pa atwa muntie ye friend nerves bon say ya na akoso agoye advert bia wo se ye wade bia friend say sciatic nerves na eno ye entini bia eno esaw sisimu aba nurse no edoso eho ka untimi nante sciatic nurse no eho ka obi okutapoma obi wakampam ene ade ye wo nurse ni bi won so a ka eho ka problem de brewo enie ade twa no kura wonte ene be di eho nkomo Dr. Duboating ewo endpoint mobile clinic dog me ma o che no pay
Kwame kwa Tikese meje so
ye kan wi na fe ya kan fi a kira asem no ne ahwe mwa e betim de aboa ye nua ba no cause koko pa ni adanko ade oye dog ma kwa ba
Kwame meje so
dog na boko de
Kwame Yakupon de me nko ache me ho ye pa
ene dog mi abehwe nerve disorder ana nerve damage na ansana no dog we mami no nhwe ye kasa nerves ene de ba de woni padwam
yo me da se na ma chie tie fo nyina na before I be connect no so me pese me de me number betu dwansa na obi a otie ne so question bia e wo studio ya kra no obetimi abusemu
okay
endpoint homeopathic clinic ya was Painters Road Shell signboard ya will be o Tema Committee 22 behind Kowana So Hotel it will be o Takrade Anaje Queen of Peace and Kumase Kronom Abohia behind Angel School Nechipe. It will be so Techiman Hensa opposite Josbro filling station. Na endpoint homeopathic clinic no ye free scanning. Ewo ma omo person mo check ma wudim ehwe no. Oba o se bi wu chima emayi. Ana oba o pese wo check se wo benyam ana se wuntime nyam no. Ana oba kura wote awale ase na awale awuntime mba no. Obetima ba be free scanning ni bi. Ne kura ye ka se ya no endpoint ye adwuma was Painters Road Shell signboard be pon 5 p.m. Committee 22 for be pon 2:30 p.m. And a member so a odwon so abema mu ye oya emo hyehyew odwon so anemu apa mi no odwon so ntentem wa ya se oya ene so scan no e free e endpoint homeopathic clinic your card e 50 Ghana cedis and as wa be ye free scanning ni bi so a obe lab no 150 Ghana cedis na net topic na ye di hu komo no e topic ya ozo obi atie bi efi se nerves de Kwame inipa de sani ya wo ne ne akora wo ye funumu kora no obi e fense nerves
se oda sa microscope no mu a
that's right
wo se esesem bebrebe
na nerves no ya ade a ye kanese ya e se electrical wires wo hunam dua ho Kwame wo se wo meter e wo fie ana se bi a light ya e connect be fie no on se wo main meter e bo ho na wo bie o ceiling no so a mo se electrical wires bebre
wey free meter no ana efri akobob na ba meter no
it be a positive e be a negative e be a earth sa neutral na sa no nyina no
system to bebre
ana se bia se radio ana se tape ana se TV kwa na be bie e kire no a first tikopo no bo se bibi prekesen wo nyina sa na nipa de se di no so no ye nerves no te na nerves no Kwame nerves ene sonso ya edamu nerves ne nye veins nerves no a part of the nervous system. Is the basic unit of the nervous system. Nerves the basic nervous system no nervous system ni nipa de se ni wadwene eye brain o spinal cord so na sa nerves no sa electrical wires no and so connect ma ho
na just eno na transmit information
excellent
e ma hu se bibia show
excellent
ma hu se me kura no esesa ade we mi som yie
correct
just for the brain to interpret
anything o nerves no a connect ma the five senses the five senses no
ade abi bon wa hu se
nerves ne be de be ko se wo so ade
what did you wa me kura be ka kire
nerves ne be de be ko a cha so wa me
afia okay
wo didi na bro so a nerves ne de be ko Kwame kwa koma kura ye bo no eti nerves no the main function of nerves no enuma bi no you control voluntary and involuntary actions in the body.
Okay.
Kwame ka say voluntary actions no a voluntary actions ne ye actions ya wa wo de wo pe ye say me make say me na me de me pe kasa say me to me pega me nsa me na me de me pe apega me nsa no entimi na ho na no ampega ne sei
enti wa pega nsa no kra nerves ne de be kwa adwena ko
chese ne de be kwa adwena ma wo sa no a release
afei eye me nsa ni fa na me nsa bonkum nerves ne de be ko
ne de be ko kasa na wo kasa no wa no na ebie ko ba na wani ko sua Kwame ye ni ko sua wo hoi yen control sade wani no air blink constriction and dilation Kwame yen control wo betima sheda se wo bu obi ani chie eno de next one na wo ye but for how long but wani ko sua no bo se ekoba ade bi beto wani kura no a wo de se once na bi ana se fly bi se ba wani no so a bo se wani no all of a sudden na akata ana Kwame se dua bi kura ye kwa afuo mu de no ye ya tena kwa ye mu da no se wo se wo dam kwa ye ni mu a na se bia ase dua bi ba be wo wani no a wo hu bo was wani no all of a sudden no wani nakata
nerves ne
nerves no
bi be wo wani
eti wo kwa de go hunu
eti se dog metiasio se o nerves ne ba bi sei ko bi wo wa ye se nani optic nerves na sei
Kwame wa ben
enti sa ses hade a se yare kura se nani so a
Kwame wo hunu ene na boss wani no the function of wani no kwa na sa se touchma enu ti nerves no Kwame yakoma kura ye bo no yakoma o sa akoma no ebo pum na kamwa ebie na kamwa constriction dilation nerves in the controls ade no two main nerves in the controls ade no ye fa be sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves sympathetic nerve and parasympathetic eti when constrict sympathetic ne constrict a na parasympathetic no na aide a dilate no eti bo se we kamwa na bie e kamwa na e pompe moja no na je se e kam moja no otwe moja ne ba
eti se bibi hwe obi severely.
That's right.
Na okay abo se moja ntu say sin
correct
e pompe sa
okay eti nerves no na Kwame edi na mani person ni enya atenka eti Kwame say bi you don't need your eye wo hia wani ena watuma afele bibi eti Kwame say nsuo si ho na se bi mani kura afira ana obi na ni afira obi o visually impaired ede ne nsa hye nsuo ni mu a obetuma hu se we nsuo nwunu we nsuo hye we ice water wo hie na ni ansa ne wahunu na yen Nyankopon ye adom no a se bi yani no eye clear no ene nsuo ni siwa ye hwesa de nsuo ni ho asi aye se bia nsuo we ba ye se special ice ya menumi se nsuo ni ba ye na kabon se ice bi won ho a o se already ice water wo do ani na ehu ba se kamani no enye correct ya kabede men sabeka. That's right.
Okay, FM 101.7.
It's Kwame nerves no obetimi dey tell a lot of things.
Okay.
Kwame danger kura danger obetimi wo nerves no obetimi dey obetimi so obi na ndi nya
it is ye wodam ho na high cold na air nerves no
ebe ka kire wo so Kwame nerves no corresponds with the external environment. Oh, okay. It's as simple as that. Nerves corresponds with it Kwame say wonam no matter how busy you are ebia phone etare waso ho wonya tie gya so ana pentoa so ana se nkase so no ano wonya tie so wanfo ani ehu but wonya tie so no boso you nan agish
afi ebe ona o kogatamu a wonim se bibi tibi ka kire bibi sense se
ni nyina no ye nerves correspond with the brains correspond with all the five senses.
Wow.
Eti nerves ne pick information no a na liaise information dey ama spinal cord no na Kwame spinal cord no eno na eyese link no na spinal cord no as well liaise information dey ama adwene no na adwene kire adwene interpret eti adwene is only there to interpret informations. Eti interpret information no ano na sending the information through the spinal cord into the point of contact so won sabonku na de kan ya na aye dey waji wunsa ndada eti nerves no Kwame it works faster than the speed of light.
Wow.
Nerves works faster than say with the torchlight actual baby no. Say they will short torchlight no the speed na the movie no. Nerves works in faster than that one. It Kwame obisa me a na nerves no na se kire nyina no. Eti nerves no Kwame emoja emfa nerves mu. Emoja emfa nerves mu. Na mom atenka eye sensations ana eye feelings ena ede efa nerves mu. Emoja emfa nerves mu. Na mom no eye feeling ana se sensations ena ede efa nerves mu. It Kwame obisa me the definition of nerves na.
Oh, okay. Na yewe at what time and age any yebaka say nerves no disorder bem ana aye damage.
You Kwame that say empe bebre no ano nerves ebetuma damage ampanyifo eye more likely say omo nerves no ebetimi aide asai kura ampanyifo etimi because ye back courses na atiefo no beti ase de enti ampanyifo etimi ye dey nerves ni break it down more but Kwame notwithstanding that no enkora bebre also a omo so nerves na break it down if you say obi wo kwa no na ye de awo no etebi wo ha na kwa ye hereditary ade no kra na so obi wo kwa no a
ewona busuam
obi wo kwa that time ye wo no so hu BBC and ama say nipa de no akora no e bia nerves no ide I break it down eti nerves no obi abetuma break down irrespective of the age but empanifo stand higher because of endpoint omo de nerve damage si ba no a empanifo ye be 90% and enkwa ye be 10%. The Kwame time we be say nerves na break it down no e time a obi ho ase kan betuma twa no.
Okay, FM.
Na we hu moja na kura say ba. Kwame we hu se moja ba we hu se kan twa no.
Ai oh baby obi okwafuo mu a na bibi papa bibi awo no. What ba bedu fie ba hwe no say na arai manhwe
eni kwa se wo hwe asa na wo hu no eni kwa se wo hwe bibi twa wa na se bibi ye wa eni kwa se wo hwe asa na wo hu no na mmom no sa nerves no na correspond you don't need to see before asa na wo se bibi atwa wo ene Kwame obi betimi anante wonam no wana nipaboa yi nipaboa yi Kwame obi nante o wonante no a nipaboa timi yi fi ne nase wotimi ko akra ansa no wo hwe nase o se nipaboa no wai obehwe na chi na se nipaboa no da chi no eti won nipaboa no eni kwa se ne nerves no aye ayino nti ne nan na mfom kra no a se ne nase nipaboa kra wo hunu se ne nase nipaboa mu because ne nase no aye te se de nipaboa pepepe ne nase ne se den anasa aye fomi eti wo ne nase wo kra no a so de tieja so kra no a won se nante ebile se ne nerves no de break down time nerves ne beka se break down no eni se Kwame obi wo kra no a wo so ne mu kra no a woni atenka wo so ne mu a so ogina ho an se ogina wo se pila so hu eno sa no we mu nyina ne aka se nipa de sani no na je se wontimi nya sa transmission no na ni betimi aguso eso no hu ade yie na ni betimi aguso no hu ade yie obetima kasa na no fom ana na no nti Kwame we mu nyina sia ne beka se nipa de sani no ne nerves no a break it down ana wanya bibia ye beka se disorder of the nervous system of the nerves so
na ansana mebaso no ni hu aye ne sei
Kwame say
ni hu aye ne sei
Kwame ehu pa if you nerves no Kwame ehu touch ma
ansana ya course no
yes
obi aka say okay e twa na ma ante ne ma ante
yo Kwame say nerves no touch ma empe mebiri no
wo na no obi ekọ eye clinic and wo say optic nerves no asay intinani no egusi say
egusi wo hunu hwe ka me ba so
di hunu hu a aye ne say
nerves no ye wo different ye wo trillion types of nerves
trillion
Kwame bebre yentimi huntimi nkan ka wo nerves na ke two main types ye wo sensory type of nerves
types no sensory
and ye wo motor type sensory type
no type no sir
what you say nemo apart from that no ye was smaller ye was type where we ni so I be can say optic nerve any what the type where we nipa da senu wasum olfactory type of nerve Kwame
you know say no what be to o cha ko no atunta kra na da nu asum
na da nu wo feel it nerves no
nerves
Kwame wadwini mu kura nerves wom wadwini adwini ni mu ye obi e say cranial nerves cranial what I say what dream no nerves na wo ho no
okay
you because the cranial nerves come your nerves no ho na ba bi wo ho
but two main types ni here
a sensory type and a motor eno no you can sensory type no a eno na Kwame eno no de ne say eno no epic information from the receptors towards the brain. The sensory type of nerve no Kwame eno de no sensory nerves no eno no epic from all the five senses no epic na ascend information no to the brain. Any all the motor type no so no epic information no from the brain to the five senses. Name no you will different types of nerve. Now Kwame so when nerves ni break it down wa ebi din say obi wa na ni betima gu so eso ade hu ade yi obi aso no enso mfiri mu ma hwi mfiri mu ma but ni be say ukasa awon ye de wonte obi betima de paralyze nifa ni bonkum anase ni nifa nyina no ebetima de adwodwo obi wa say nerves no so break down wa ebetima ma spinal cord no Kwame ho atochema enna empe bebre no ana etimi de bibia fe ne say spondylosis timi de saade na koraba enu nti bo say obi wa na bo say ne spine no squeeze the nerves no na kamia saa no a bo say wontimi nya saa sensations no ebiem etu Kwame ni hu ehu no ene saa no ma we say mu nyina ene na bo say obi wo ho a wonte hwe obetumi kwa hyehye na Kwame bibi aye no obi ko betuma nya seizure obetuma ko off because of the nerves no aye enya adwuma ye etu Kwame a very serious condition I hu sunsan so no ena Kwame ma spell out to a T4 no na Kwame endpoint to me party clinic wa obeze wutien endpoint for na ekasa endpoint ya was Spinters Road Shell signboard Spinters Road Shell signboard Tema Community 22 behind Kowana So Hotel Techiman Henswa Takurade Anaje Queen of Peace police station echi ena Kumase Kronom Abuahia Kumase Kronom Abuahia Angel School na chipe endpoint number yekasa ya betuma friend 0274 23 43 21 0274 23 43 21 and na yekasa ya no yeguso ye free scanning for mema odunso abema mu ya emu hihye wo odunso emu pa mienu odunso na nso fita firi mu ba na moja na mu na odunso ntentem no bobetu na mo aba endpoint na yakasa ya
afei doc ba me fa we nka ho wo epilepsy yare etware yare
mo de na fabra yeah
oh enkanye za agizem kotoje mu ansa da bi no endpoint betiam nako
number ni biem 0274 23 43 21 0274 23 43 21 Kwame over to you
yo ene na me base ni hu a eye ne sei
Kwame ene na me chechire mu no etiem say the courses no
ene de beba
yeah
ene yen hwe
Okay, FM.
so that sanity wo say ya aduane a wodie na enye say ya adwuma bi a woye na enye adwuma no woye sedentary type of work
that's right
da bia what fa say eye de wabusua mu say ya yare bi na akobo yare bi so na akofa aba say ya accident say ya die the causes ni say
Kwame eno me cause nervous and nerve damages and say breakdown no no two main things medical conditions and yade bitimi kofa nerves and itima nerves need to break it down and na obi also a lifestyle so itima nerves no so e break it down yade ni bi ni say yo yade bi e fa say shingles I be kan say eno e be kan eno mo Kwame offense ananse achimi da bi ananse etimi gu nipa yi
de gu nipa no kane gwa no o say ananse tagua na we nya HIV
ana immune system no e wo form
yeah
immune system no wo form wa etimi de sa de ne ba na say
ananse kwa na Isaac na mo de die na yemu
and
anke twade ne eri na nanse ese intelligent
Kwame say ne no enipa ehwe ya hweye mo say ne no enam vaccinations no
okay
amba na conform enne no so no efanse first no a say first na yade bi say HIV ne ho kon ba na ho dawuro no wo form
okay
but then Kwame so obi nya signs of it no a obetima ko hospital me yai yetima di tete because time na HIV timi sa de ne ba na adidi wo koduru pempenso obi
ansa na yehu
asana sa shingles na asase se
shingles
absase se
na eye okọ ho enso eye ba bia nipa behunu ana eye bo se gum fi
na Kwame wuntimi nya hwe sa de no ye yade a eba etimi se nerves ne pa.
Wow.
Yes, what you tell we kura no so one ma hospital one ma endpoint am yantu ase ama wa da bia na ho hyehyew. That part na ye won all the time na ho hyehyew. And then yade me fence spondylosis. Spondylosis na say wunya degeneration of the spinal cord. Let's say what bremon everywhere. What you say wear and tear of the spinal cord. Utenya squeeze on nerves na sa. The squeeze on nerves no and baby no it me break down the nerves.
Doc maybe kura ka say.
Yes.
Omo a oba no abeda ho. Was it tie machi mame?
Kwame ni nyina ha. And so timi de spinal cord problem ba no so timi say nerve no.
Akoda yi na abaye yi aso ndie hwe na ntabunufu a.
Ai.
Ene ka so ngo die tie atemu.
Obo se bu okwa sa wo na na okate tie tie so no ota tie tie opa. Kofi u meje tie machi mame. Ene ho na me timi kire power. Utimi hwiri ni watia so.
Yase obi a mo usum da na nya die oyi baba oyi.
It's coming and so timi de sa de ne ba. And diabetes. Kwame yade offense diabetes moja bro so yade. So Kwame moja ne bro so bebre no a. Ana sugar level no in the blood no cause no bebre no a. E break down the nerves no, e weaken the nerves no. Na eno asase so eno so break down the nerves no. And Kwame cancer yade kokoram yade nyina no e break down nervous system. Ana e break down nerves no. And Kwame ye obi be can say autoimmune diseases. Wow, immune system no. Kwame eno atimi solitia wonam dua no.
Nene se na akwa.
Kwame ye yade be diabetes correct me type 1 diabetes it me say na ba.
Wow, immune system
na. System no a.
Esenka
okotia no. Na no aso de tia.
Hostile witness.
Kwame hostile witness.
Ayi emremu no. Se hostile witness ye de me ko fa ne se omedi adanse ma.
No obedi atia wo.
Obedi atia.
Ya de batu ba.
Hostile witness no.
Eno no yade wo. Kwame ye obi bi wo ha be kan say bi a sedentary lifestyle say ozi kai from the beginning no. Kwame inipa de sani say de ensuo ene mframa. Oh, ensuo ne mframa eye important no. Exercise so no is as important as ensuo ene aduane ayedi. So enu no enipa de sani wo say enipa wo try so be exercise. Ba udidi ya na wada, eno so mpeme biri no ano etimi ma wo nerves no etimi break it down. Kwame nutritional deficiencies eno so etimi de ba. Kwame aduane anipa ye di bia no o se nya bibia fen say we are aim of eating is say ye be di bibia be kan say balanced diet. Our one of the main aim of eating enye no say Kwame obedi di ahye wafuma na mom de one of the reasons you also need to udidi ni say ubenya anuane akuakuakuakuo ni nyina no ubenya ni nyina in its right proportion. I be kan say balanced diet. So when nya aduane in the right proportion be kan say balanced diet no a then unya deficiency in bibia be kan say vitamins anaminu asia Kwame empeme bire no ano eno so ema o nerves no so no etimi e break down. Kwame yawo yade bi yawo ensanom alcoholic abuses ana say say nipa wo nom ensa bebre ana wo smoke bebre Kwame enu so etimi kofa ade efe ne say nerves no so etimi e breaking down ana Kwame ba virtue say nipa de say ne wunyini yesi enipa no wunyini no na dey ana say na poso so ba wo widie nim it Kwame ba virtue say wunyini no eno so no etima o mobility level no say de kenipa de say ne wutimi move around etimi ekenten ho no na Kwame no so a slow down the slow down sa no so a eno so etimi break down bibia kan say o nerves no it Kwame ubisa me a basically no we mo ne normal etimi break it at the FN say the nerves no if you breaking it down Kwame
ebi baye me a
yes
meye dey na mehunu
okay Kwame ebi ba baye wa de obemu wahunu ne say e ade a ebeye pa ne
because obi actual ha say owo wa ese ni ntinu no na mu twe no
correct
after wa ne hunam ba bi wo a odin sabo se odin sabo se pam say obo punu mu no
yeah e science ni bia
okay
etimi ananse chechew numbness eti wa Kwame nam echechew broso se wotena se ne wantena se ye bia wabu nan some style na se echew kakra ɛno deɛ you can be pardoned na mu ananse ne ta kyew wobɛda bɛsɔre na wo nsa nyina titiriti obi wa ne nsa ne kwa etimi dududu opagya ne nsa no a ase ne nsa no ana ne nan no enye part of the body no also rush by end point obi a wo hɔ na hu sɛ honam bibi ni na honam duanim movement in the body wote sa sɛ edue asɛ mmoa bi de nam honam duanim Kwame science ni bia wo hɔ na hu sɛ
ɛsɛ honam yɛ nyinya ɛsɛ
na mu yɛ yi you can say spasm wo hɔ na honam yɛ yi asɛ da wɔsia tegu so
ayi Abigail semi musa sɛ
okay
ɔno no sɛ wode obi a ade nsa hyɛ ne moto ana ne mfe a
yeah
also onte
ebia na the feeling ebia na ne die ni hɔ
ne da wana zoom okay
obi na the feeling hɔ obi a sɛ obi die wɔ ne mfe ɛna obi so nerves ne highly sensitive
obi o kwaji so adun safi fa ne tiri
mu
ana ne nan
kokko ne nan kokko na ne nan ase so eti Abigail die ebia na ebia na video no we fufro yo Kwame ade ba ko so etimi ni ba ne se etimi ma honam ba bi etimi wo so unya never shakes honam ba bi etimi wo so wo ha na wani achi gigigigigi na agyan honam duan ba bi etimi wo so gigigigi na agyan eye science ni bia obi wo ha etimi ma honam na se twetwen unya pulling pains in the body ase de aso huntini ma twetwen eno no so ye science ni bia ana obi wo kra no so abo se wo joint nyina etimi ye wo ya nerves no honam duan ba bia etimi akon achi wo chiri nkase wo shoulders wo spinal cord etimi wo sisi etima wo to ase Kwame into one of the type of the nerves ni bi no and you can say sciatic nerves na say wo to ase nerves no eno so ye nerves ni bia eno ntima wo to ase nyina atwetwen na ye wo ya Kwame etima wo nan ye si form no ana wo nsa no kura no etima mu ye wo ya wo nan na si form no kwa di si form a na wo te ya wo eno so e ya ade kese pa etima obi wa otimi nya never shocks wo do ho ka ade a na asa ade na shocko enso hwe ade kro no ade no hwe light ni ade nim eno so eye science ni bia Kwame etima obi nya forgetfulness arefie obi timi de ade to ha sei the next time hwe ade na no wo hunu because nerves ni bi wo adwene nim ye be kan say cranial nerves ehun to chema Kwame e de arefie na be so wo say ni pede sene no obi wo kra no a constipation timi de ba etima obi nya dry eyes and dry mouth all the time no wanum aye dry na ukasa no ano fom ukatrema na dududu upegya ukasa kora untimi kasa yie na wa no fom ukasa wunsi wa no fom eno so ye science ni bia
it Kwame omo wo word bi kura wo ho a omo de gina o masade no
that's right
ena ese words no u repeat
ho ena ukasa no kora no wa no fom
obi ka shippy you are being shippy
that's right
ese word ni say ti kwa na o kan bo say bia me tantras me me wa also wonya stamina
that's right
na ka say nerves na wo ho no
nerves na wo num dia no eno no wokatema so wokatema so nya nerves wo
di obi wo wa
ne katema na dududu
won tie aduane de
ne da kra wonte unya dry mouth all the time ebe tuma unya dry mouth Kwame ni nyina ya science ni bia etimi wani so kra dry wani no so etimi ma na dry
ese gi so unya nsu ohuro so ese
chese wo fele se wo nya but enya nsu ndi o so kra no a eton cause anything wo fele se wani no so no ansa no ase aye very dry eno no eso ye sign ni bia na wo ho Kwame wo hu se wo honam hyehyew ti se gya na mako ana wo nya hot flashes ene na obi wo ha se wani ni a na wo be 50 si a wo se ne ye me hu ni se ase menopause Kwame mpe bebire no abu ana nye menopause wa ibu ana nerves no ana so obi wo kra no a na o ho ana no honam keka no Kwame ye wo honam duam keka ene wo honam duani keka se nerves na de keka ne ba no a honam duani inside no ene be keka wo enya honam duana ho no enya wo skin no ho na be keka wo na inside the body no wo se mu keka out ti a wo se chese you are not getting satisfied eno so science ya eno so no etimi de eno so etimi da no ho adi na Kwame ama joint nyina no aya rigid utimi se wonsa no kwa pagya wonsa kosoro si a emu no ntimi stretch ye friction excellent friction ntimi take
place a friction okay
mobility ntimi take place because I say na two joint ene akabo
say onan na wo tirimu say ya
den pa
ebi okwa na wo te say joint ni mu ya
ya etobi okwa na no ukata won pagya ne nsa nkosoro si a Kwame ntimi pagya ne nsa nyina nkosoro si wo pagya abo se ne nsa na konkon na ne nsa no the elbow no ontimi raise the elbow no e ma ntimi 90 degrees Celsius ni nyina no e science ni bia eti Kwame nerves no the science of nerves no e numerous e too many for me to mention
na mami musa se obi nya sa problem ibia
yeah Kwame
endpoint mod ekwan be na mod ne fa so
e so simple the whole Ghana Kwame mean to obi doctor bia ni wa when it comes to nerve treatment Kwame obetimi when it comes to nerve treatment Kwame I'm second to none Deja me kasa na say Kwame
na ne ayi oban ma se me musa se we no bema
Kwame na me kasa say bebre
etimi affect
Kwame say we nerves no touch damage a watenka no wo fom enti no obema no kwa pagya kwa no ahode ntimi nim
na esintrase ko
esintrase
69 ni bia
correct etano no oba ehia age se wa ama wa ade so
oh mobo
yes eti apa ade ba ko eti my erection back ese ene se hormones no testosterone ema eno no eboa ena bibia be ka ne se omogya no oden ena ade ba ko ebetima boa eno no enti ene wa miensa eye bibia be ka se wo nerves because nerves na dia tenka e di sensation no oba ne so mu no aye wo de no nerves no na be ma wanya sa ebe se ne signal no tu adwene no
Tikese be ma ya so no fo no oba ne gwa na no afamu no enu adu agina ho sei wontepe
ya wo hia asam kwa ye ka kire wo no kra no e ma ne nya wo de
jeza
etu Kwame nerves no in fact without the nerves no you cannot have better erection e ma ne nya yi. The best you could do is to be able to have erection, but weak erection. And my cross the same thing to
anyway, no, it's a more ebetimi adwo inside ho.
Pepe. Obabi wo kwa no Kwame ono so oni atenka. Wo se ma bebre ni atenka. Eh nerves no. Nerves ni break it down Kwame watenka ni.
Enti ono ankasa na ade no.
Oba ase na sansa no as wase no. The vagina within the four corners of the vagina no. Their nerves is made up of nerves.
Nerves
nerves
etina mo tinka
etina se oba ne be machia with the penis no the penis ni ye ni nyina de ma oba nya orgasm ni nyina no ejina penis no a stimulate the nerves no
aya no mo tentem nerves
ave kro eti edo no nerves na e stimulate sa de no e na ma oba nya orgasm e na be ma so be ma ni nyina no kwa me nya dompe na hyemu is made up of nerves. What I say, Bemano and our penis is made up of nerves. And also, no, say, Sebi, or Basomua, and now wow classroom, and I saw the call Basia, and also the mouth a dinner. It's nerves, no comment, because they can once and more. What nerves can do, the damages that nerves can cause to human beings, come you cannot imagine.
It will be our problem, be amla, and
come it's so simple. The crime first of all, come first of all, didn't I say, yeah, the best when it comes to nerve treatment, and they say, first of all, no nerve treatment, you hear machine na obetimi detect the nerves, no the type of nerve, no. Na na me brain no ebi mu fi say X-ray dey check nerves. Kwame, question we Kwame ti asem ni ye pa. X-ray cannot check nerves. E ma ni ye. And it will be by endpoint, no. Was doctor makotwa X-ray. Me koye no, yes say X-ray no Kwame dey check ni ye bone. X-ray cannot check nerves. E ma ni ye. Na endpoint your machine etimi dey friend radionic computer no timi check the nerves no etimi check say what type of nerve na your problem e cranial nerve na e optic nerve na e sympathetic nerve na e parasympathetic nerve a type of nerve be na wa touch man no ye betimi atimi detect am ye hunu zaade no na kwa me hunu zaade ni wi a ni ama wonuru a eni nsunsuanso bone because ade ba ko etimi send nerves pa no e chemical na ye no e de man no kwa me e chemical free intimi send nerves no na Kwame ye wia ya ma dietary advice enuane bebre o wa itimi break down the nerves anwanu ya na itimi break down nerves meat bebre itimi break down nerves kosuade bebre itimi break down nerves eti yetimi kira wo sede obesi adi sa anuane na kwara enna ye wia so ade ba ko itimi boa nerves pa no eye bibia cancer physiotherapy endpoint ye branch bia no ye physiotherapy department o Kwame enye nwa so obi a or the next break it down bia say bubu na gu fam o say amana dan yo o de ba endpoint ya na Kwame Nyakopon ya daroman na ho etima de ato no etu a wutie me no wo be fa sa number yi na se wo next problem ni bi ana say obia in fact we ni bi kura na ko busa wo nana
wo de ade ba akokoro ampese ohwe obi o wa utiti na mu ka wonte hwe
Kwame me de me kasa ba wie no na me kasa end point your Spinters Road Shell signboard Tema Committee 22 behind Kowa na So Hotel Takoradi Anaje Queen of Peace police station achi pe ena Kumase Kronom Aboahia Angel School nachi ye will be or Tachiman Hensha opposite Josbro filling station end point guso ye free scanning for memma odunso na be mamu ye wo ya ne mo hwehwe wo odunso na mu apa mienu odunso a wo chem na moja free be mani mo ba na nsu fita free mo ba ye guso ye all our branches end point and next Saturday ye guso ye adwuma our Spinters Road Shell signboard all the branches are working Spinters be upon 5 p.m. Tema be upon 2:30 p.m. Emma pa wo oba ne chima emma oba chima ne ba emma yie oba nsuogu no bra na be ye free scanning e wo end point to me particular oba opa wo ba na be ye free scanning ni bi ne ye hwede ye koso ye number anase wo percent nerves bi ana wo be ma ho de na wo for ba na no oba hia de boss wa na ho asane anase yade bi ha obia no ba bia o se ye de etimi end yade no eye end point homeopathic clinic ye din ye honam se ba bia yade nyina no yade a kire wo so ana ada yade a yakoye kwada na da wo so no na wie ye betima end ye no and ye kan say end point homeopathic clinic yendi enkrase ye ni bi wo ba bia e ka Spinters on Shell signboard and now be office or ba no be check end point wo ba wa bro so a 1 hour or 1.5 hours ni ahwe wie enti na ye nuro no so no ye nton end point nuro o ba bia
obi ye bia me enche no
aha eto obi si ma bia clinic bi na end point de omo ye ni bia da bi Kwame me a metia yi end point am ye adwuma me nya adwuma o clinic bia
me ba mo chew mo amowo Takoradi Anaji mo nhye no so ye o police station achi ho sa wo ba kwan no so na se obi ehia say pacho look Abia hospital was o moko end point was amusu ye edema
Kwame ene me da se pass wa cancer man because me kwan no so wo no say clinics e abegu ho no e wo be for
say
na obi nya duru ho a wo ya duru ho na wo pe kwan no a wo ye no se end point a kwa na se de o mo sane yeso yetimi ye nyo de machine ye ori nyina bi Kwame human resources are very important.
Sure.
You can go and buy a machine but the usage will be different. And na enimdia enipa Kwame throughout my life I've worked as a homeopath. I'm not herbalist. Minim anything about it.
Yemfa okay FM enye example. Okay FM what be tie morning show. Enfidie no wo mo ato. Ba kwa na osi ho no.
And mo se
onka se nimdie wani timu ye be 12 megabytes. 12 megabytes.
Come kuma de so say YouTube abashi so e be pai.
Our books wa oye enyem Ghana song book.
It's come enye the same thing. Enye the same thing kra. Anything no end point no Kwame ye ka homeopathy a ye ne kofa homeopathy e dey bag. Eti ne ye friend the father ye friend me the father of homeopathy in Ghana. Kwame number no kasa tenten ensa yade. End point homeopathy clinic me number me personal number o frɛ me a me na me no kasa.
O wie ya obetimi afrɛ.
Obetimi afrɛ me Kwame o frɛ na se intimi mfa ya na obi na gina so. Wo bekoso na wa ye de wa frɛ. Me number na 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 and now 0274 23 43 21 and all fra different doctor na befa me am personal line o person dey make us direct one-on-one 0244 86 70 68 endpoint yeah juma Mondays to Saturdays Monday to Friday no yeah juma from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kwame ye ho ne ye consultation obi manti wo na kwa be frɛ ene mu consultation ye send Kwame ye consultation se clinic bi wo ha be consultation 150 uko doctor bia before be doctor obi tu esika toro ko sia no Kwame me tuoi wo be so ne me kasa phone so a me nyi usika ena wo ba me nchen so na we be din komo kra keka me nyi usika ansa na we be no be din komo na mo wo ge wadwen se wo
afei endpoint nro obi a frɛ se delivery obwa
dabi 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 Kwame medase na me tiati fo so
etiefo nyina so eda wase ena doctor fo no a omo ye homeopathy enuro nyina no Dr. Dubu ate ho ofesi obi a ende maka untimi nya me hwe kwa kufin board asemba Kwame Nkrumah Tikese di asemba me fare ma what you need to go our bro for this and the bro for this see you shame okay your friend Kwame Nkrumah Tikese me morning show president of the land Tami unu no me producer here Kwaso de Sekronkon Kwame Owusu Adiom Bripabe wa manu mrane ani bubefu and na woman of faith Abigail and so ewa megi bumu a meko eyi kuro so de say Achima crosso odame ado eyi no anyway na me bo manfo amane yanso se bet nso no 15th na EPL ahyase na me ankasa me wo fa ase the richest presenter of the land bam watwen awurade anim na akatu Saturday be na mede no be ya konchine if next Saturday to another Saturday I dey train bet awan wo bi a wo bet ho konchine da that's ramity DJ bam nyom ne enso nko DJ yon or the way DJ do me anyway pa Isaac Pay you are Daniel Boabin producer papa wotoni ma papa e wo tudu akra na boys in name out ma wo mani je ho pa wo na wo dey mens esi abonten na this is my turn the mens baby obi a ye chia sonko everybody shara don't until name enjara anyum bi a mebo bia na onim se anyum no ede we your brand new one for the year 2021 to 2035 yakramo